She came into my office, ready to watch a new episode of High Rollers Dungeons and Dragons. Her legs went up to her face. She was all legs. Nothing else. Leggy McLeg, they called her. Suddenly, it was time for the stream to begin. Hello, everybody! Welcome. It's Return to the Bits! It's a bit, guys!
It's a bit.
It's a bit!
Back!
Yay!
Legs all the way
Sam's desperately and then fade back into technical. It's like Wizard of Oz. It's just like Wizard of Oz, isn't it?
Wow.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Leggy McLegs!
Welcome, everybody,
Such long legs.
to a new episode of High Rollers D&D with me, your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Coombs. I've got major hat hair on now.
You should know that Mark walked to the studio dressed like that today.
I did. It's raining. It's a raincoat and a hat that keeps it off my face.
You look like Inspector
I do look like Inspector Gadget.
I think he looks amazing.
That's going to be my other gag, as I was going to be like, go, Gadget, D&D. But yeah, welcome, everybody. I'm Dungeon Master Mark Sherlock Holmes. I'm joined this week by my friends. We've got Rhiannon, Kristrot, Gimbus, and on the other side, we have Tommy Wombus and Katie.
Hey, what up?
Hello, everybody. A little preview of a lovely big map today. Well, first things first, before we get anywhere else, and I'm going to do a nice clean read so this can be cut out lovely. So a lovely little bit of quiet, please, children. Thank you very much.
Silence!
A big thank you to today's sponsor, Vesper. Vesper is a growing library of unique interactive games made by some of your favorite TTRPG creators. Think of it as a little bit like a magic cupboard, and every time you open it, new exciting stories are waiting for you inside. You can explore 3D worlds with a variety of stories, from frog detectives to epic quests with knights and magic. And these stories are written by beloved TTRPG creators such as Iffy Wadaway, Amy Vorpal, Eliza Pearl, Johnny Stanton, and many more. I've had the pleasure of knowing quite a few of these names myself, all lovely people and fantastic games masters and storytellers. Games involve challenges that combine dice and deck-based elements and mechanics, and Vesper is currently will be available in early access in 2025. So make sure you go and wishlist it on Steam, and also join their Discord to learn more information and keep up to date with all the latest news. Check it all out on playvesper.com/go/high rollers. And don't forget, wishlist it on Steam, ASAP. That's Vesper. It's a whole thing.
Yeah! Woo!
Clean. Vaguely. A little stumble, but it's fine. It's very natural, very normal. But yeah, thank you very much, Vesper, for sponsoring today's episode.
Yeah.
Fucking nailed it.
Nailed it.
Good ad read, bro.
Nice.
Thanks, bro.
Nice spot.
A couple of other things. First, I'm going to throw you over to our lovely Kim to talk about a new thing over with the miniatures. Ring.
Oh, I've caught it. We have even more minis on the store. Not only do we have our character minis available in 32mm and 250% millimeters.
Bigger than that.
Not only do we have Califris available in 32mm and 250% millimeters, we
Yes.
now have color printed 250. No, are they 250?
Like
No, bigger.
300.
300
These are bigger.
miniatures. Look at these big boys.
Pre-coloured.
Trot, do you want to talk about the technology behind this?
Yep, I was just Googling it. So this uses a technology where it has like multiple print nozzles. It's all fascinating stuff. And multiple colours. And it prints in colour, which is nuts. So it comes out pre-coloured. Let me do a comparison, actually. If you just cut back to me and Kim. This is the size difference. So this is the biggest you can get right now of Rowan.
Except now it's not. Now you can get even
there's
bigger.
a bigger one, and he's fully coloured.
Yeah.
Now, we also appreciate these are very expensive to make, and so they're going to be quite expensive on the store. So we don't expect everyone to go rush out and get one. But
if you'd like to,
and it's all pre-coloured and ready to go,
don't have to paint it.
Yeah. So
Lovely little collector item to put up on your shelf.
And we'd like
you got a bit of spare wonga? You got a bit of spare cash in your pocket? Oh, go on, now treat yourself. Go on. There's a bit of cash. Put it in your pocket. Don't tell your mum.
Here's a way that we can help as well, is that currently on My Mini Factory, it has a Black Friday sale on, which is currently at 30% off.
Jesus Christ.
I do believe it might go up to 40% off, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But yeah, it's 30% off currently. All the stuff on our store is available at 30% off currently at the Black Friday sale, so check that out. We'd also like to give a big thank you to Printed Obsession.
Yes.
Wow!
Who is the person who colorized
Thank you.
our minis. So they basically did all their magic wonder. What did they do? I didn't even know.
They programmed the colour
They
together.
took the 3D model of the ones that were beautifully made for us by DM Stash.
Yeah.
And they coloured them.
With magic.
Properly painted them, and then that's converted into the 3D printer, which prints the colours that they made.
Wow.
As accurate to the art as possible.
It's basically magic.
Basically magic. So please do go and check out Printed Obsession. They have their own store on My Mini
They
Factory.
do incredible minis
There
themselves.
should be a link in chat as well.
Yes.
So do go check them out and give them some love because they've done an absolutely phenomenal job on our printed coloured minis.
Yeah, wonderful.
very much.
Lovely little item, especially because we know, like, you know, the other ones are all unpainted. So if you're not a mini painter, maybe you don't have the patience for it, or you don't feel like you'd be able to do it.
Yep.
These are a great option.
Absolutely.
You have a lovely little
as colour
figurine.
accurate as we can get them with the 3D printing technology.
And I mean, the fact that these are just printed like this is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And hey, if
Pretty
you are a painter, it's a good base colour, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. It gives you like a guide if you
touch
wanted
it
to.
up.
You could touch it up, add a little bit of detail.
I like to touch up, Brian.
What?
Wow, creepy.
Pegels are in the Discord.
What's that about Peggy?
Don't worry
Oh,
about that. Don't worry
the new
about it.
Pegels art. Have you seen
I
that?
have seen that on Blue Sky. Thank
Wow,
you.
we
Big fan.
Blue Sky.
Right, if we can move the coloured miniatures away. I'm going to very briefly talk a little bit about the Jingle Jam. That's right, it's coming up to December. And as always, our pals over at the Yogscast and many other creators are going to be taking part in the Jingle Jam this year. And we thought we'd just give you a little quick update to let you know what our plans are for it. So we will be supporting Calm. So if you donate through us, they're going to be our primary charity that you go and support.
Yeah.
We will be doing a stream on the 1st of December and then again on the 8th of December. The 1st of December will be a normal Altheya episode, but we are going to be basically, revealing our fundraising campaign, and you can go and buy the bundle and do all that kind of stuff through that.
At the same time that the Jingle Jam kicks off.
Exactly at the same time. So it will be literally live. You'll be able to go and get the bundle, and we'll be able to make it go to the moon with money for good causes. And then on the 8th of December, we are going to do a kind of special side quest, one-shot, Jingle Jammy kind of thing. And then in the rest of December, we'll probably be doing maybe some board games or mini paintings or something like that to fill time, because we've got people vanishing and going off to do different things. So that is what our plans are. Check it out. We love Calm. We highly support those guys. Can't wait to support them again.
Brilliant.
So just thought we'd give you a little update on what our plans are for that. But yeah, big things. So thank you very much to Vespa. Go check out for sponsoring the episode. Go check out the Painted Minis. And is it Painted Obsession? Printed Obsession.
Printed Obsession. Check out
Boy,
the
you can go in
catalogue.
there.
It's incredible.
And there we go. That is it for announcements, unless there's anything else people feel I should mention. Clever Toad Dice, go and check those out. Go buy those. Just go buy all of our stuff. Go to the merch store. Go buy the Dispel Dice. Go Geeky Clean.
Yep.
Get the minis. Do it. Clothing. Treat yourself. It's nearly Christmas.
Yeah.
Buy yourself a lovely little something.
Support us on Patreon or as a YouTube member or as a Twitch Prime sub. Link up your Discord and you get access to all our exclusive videos, including 2 hours of us playing the Mistborn deck building game.
Yes. Can I do a cheeky personal plug?
Absolutely.
No.
Just,
Dare
well,
you.
because it's relevant to High
Disgusting.
Rollers people. I'm starting to do Patreon content again more regularly. I now have a new schedule that I'm doing for all of that. And if you would like to get your hands on a sort of a more widely approachable Veracity with like full art and full rules and everything else, that is currently available on my Patreon.
Yeah.
And I do a little audio podcasty solo thing once a month as well. So go check that out. But if you want to get your hands on Veracity, you can have that in your own game. With art by the lovely Fail Draws, as always.
There you go.
So there you go. With that, let's jump into the intro, and then we will begin today's game. I'm excited for this one.
Bye.
Game.
Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Having navigated the Ash Hills in search of Sir Eldrac Ignis and discovering the plot of the Reclaimer cult, our party decided to follow a series of tight and twisting underground rivers and caverns in the hope of reaching the night quickly, fearing the result of the cultists' twisted rituals, which Rowan had seen in a vision. As they travelled the caverns, they were set upon by twisted vault spawn in the constricted confines of the caves. Defeating these foes, they pressed on and came across a huge underground lake with a constructed fortification at its centre. Here, the Reclaimers held Sir Eldrac Ignis, as well as the Green Dragon noble, Lady Verathera. Outnumbered by the cultists, our heroes planned to infiltrate the fortification, trying to take out some of the threats to even the odds, as well as perhaps learn more about the state of their captives. That is where we pick up today, my friends, as you are currently, I believe, underwater, looking up, using Ophelia's scouting hand, which have you resummoned and reattached at this point, Ophelia?
It's come back.
The Heart of Dharuunax, which is the name of this fortification. Your characters don't know that, but for audience's knowledge. Before you go any further, a very important thing for today especially is the Crucible of Fate, please.
Okay, let's see how our luck falls today. Good. Cool.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. What'd you get? Oh, you
I haven't read it yet. Also not good.
So, what are we going from Katie? 2. Oh, that's a dice for me.
3.
A dice for me.
Yes.
2.
Oh, another dice for me.
We're fucked.
1.
Dice for me.
Wow.
A 6.
Hey, and mark it.
A 6.
Oh my goodness.
4 and 2. Isn't a total
We have
lockout.
had a really long streak of all of us getting really good ones.
And now it's payback.
And it's switched.
it's fine.
Now,
It's not too bad.
Yeah. No, it's not too bad now.
a couple of things. With this, you have scouted this out. So you can see the map, which if Sam wants to bring up at some point, doesn't have to be right now. But the map itself, there are a lot of bad guys here. This is not necessarily all of them. Don't think that this is like there's no more bad guys.
What?
This is only a portion. There are
wasn't
other
thinking
parts of
that,
the
but-
cave and stuff like that. There are these buildings. There may be more enemies within. All right, these are patrolling guards.
Oh boy.
Great.
All people that you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
The other thing is, in terms of stealth mechanics, I've got a few things I want to try out. So, the way that it's going to work in this is whenever you move on this map, you will make a stealth check, right? Or if an enemy vision cone, which I'm going to come to in a minute, passes over you, you will either need to make a stealth check or will use a previous stealth check.
Okay.
Remember, moving at stealth means you move at half speed, otherwise it's disadvantage if you go full speed, right? Your stealth is going to be opposed by enemies' passive perception if they are not alerted. If an enemy will start actively making perception checks, which gives them a chance of rolling above a 10, which gives them a higher chance of maybe spotting you guys, right? You can only be hidden if you are in cover or have some reasonable way to hide from the enemy. If you are out in the open, your stealth check will automatically fail.
Why'd you add that in?
Yeah.
Because
Rowan might have broken
let me
his
use
own
this as an example.
Okay.
Let's say Rowan is here,
Right in the middle of the map, yeah?
right? And our, so the vision cones, it's gonna use this template. They go further than this. Anything outside of this template is at disadvantage. So imagine that we use a cone of vision spreading out here.
So,
So
what's
anything
like
further.
the distance, would you say? Is that
But it doesn't matter because, so this is a 30-foot cone.
30 feet.
Right?
before
But it doesn't matter
Okay.
because Rowan is right in the open.
Yeah.
He will automatically fail stealth.
But this is Rowan we're talking about.
Right.
Remember?
Yes.
Row the stealth man?
Yeah, a big, nearly 9-foot stone man
With glowing arms.
with glowing arms.
That many.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
So the cones go further than the 30 feet, but anything beyond that 30 feet. And that's because, as you can see on the map, there are various light sources. So let me point out to these. So this big brazier, this is like a big stone brazier.
quite close to us actually already near the exit.
Yep.
Or near the entrance, even.
We also have some magical lights floating around. So these are like little orbs of floating lights.
Cool.
These torches here, these are all giving off light. These give off 20 feet of bright light, but the whole area, basically, I'm going to treat that there are like patches of dim light. So that's why the vision cone is about 30 feet for these guys, right?
Okay.
But for you guys, for purposes, if you care about it, it's 20 feet of bright light.
Don't worry,
and then-
podcast listeners will be very descriptive.
Yes,
with our
absolutely.
terms.
Because there's a lot of features of like, oh, I'll move up to this archway. I'll hide behind these barrels.
It's very detailed. Actually, I'll take a picture
love
and
it.
I'll put it onto Patreon
Yeah.
for free.
This is great, Mark.
Yeah. So enemies as well. We're going to go by video game rules in that they have a vision cone out the front. As they move around, their vision cone will pass, and I will choose on their turn which way they're facing and show you where they're looking, and then I will check it and stuff like that.
I would like to perform Overwatch.
Yeah, a bit of XCOM. So assume that like if they're alerted, they probably will have a readied action to attack something that they can see.
They've got
Or
Overwatch.
yeah, they will be kind of taking an Overwatch, right?
Okay.
Gannon's corner of stuff.
It's getting worse, I know.
She's not even being able to stealth, and she's just sat still.
I mean, obviously you guys don't have a lot of fate right now, but that will change.
But pass without trace.
You currently do have pass without a trace
So
on,
that's
so that
plus
is
10
plus
to
10 to
stealth.
stealth
That is
check. But just
completely-
remember, even if you have a stealth of 30,
Yeah.
if you are out in the open,
Just-
so and that's it, you've got to end your turn in cover. So if you say dash across the map, but you manage to like end your turn in a reasonable place to hide in cover. Now another thing, which is going to add an element, and I'm very sorry, podcast listeners. Let's say good old Rowan is like up against this little stone archway wall, right? Oh, he's hidden, he's in cover from these guys.
Yeah.
But oh look, Mr. Archer has a direct line of sight to
You
him.
have to take line of sight into.
Yes, or unless it's like something like, you know, like barrels and stuff like that. But like, there's definitely an element here of like,
But is he out in the open against that wall there?
I would say if he was there, I would allow him to still make a stealth check because he can kind of press himself up against it. If a guy, let's say this guard was stood here,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
then there's no amount of stealth that's going to help you from that, all right?
General line of sight stuff.
Yes. So just try and keep that in mind as you guys move around.
well.
I am going to be a little bit sort of on it and stuff like that as well. The other thing I'm going to tell you in advance, because I don't want to like cheap you guys out,
These people move.
they will be moving, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
They are also not minions. So now some of them are stronger than others, but just don't be aware that this is not going to be like I hit them once they're out kind of guards, right? You will have to think about it. Now Daisy might be able to one-shot some of these guys with sneak attack, but the chances are the rest of you probably aren't going to be able to knock them out in a single attack. So you want to think creatively of how you're going to, if you want to try and quietly take somebody out, how are you going to do that? Right?
I love that this is all described and someone's just going to fail stealth.
Immediately, yeah, probably.
To be fair, the pass without trace, I think, is going to do some
It's going to do a
heavy
lot,
lifting.
right? And again, like against passives, that's if you unless you roll really, really badly, that plus 10 is going to do a lot of work.
But also, Team Awesome on this side of the table all have Crownsteel hangovers, so we're -2 to
We'll come to that in a minute because maybe Team Awesome doesn't want to have a
Who the
Crownsteel
fuck are Team
hangover.
Awesome?
this side of the table.
Team dope as hell over here.
Excuse me.
I've
Team has plus 20 in stealth over here because it passes that.
also has the
That's a
highest
really
kill
long name.
count as well. Keep in mind
a really long
these
team.
two are team kill count over here.
This side of the table is Team
that's more-
Big
This is
Dick
Team
Energy.
can kill
That's
in
more
one shot.
catchy.
Now-
Team Kill Shot, yeah.
Team
okay.
Kill
Right.
Shot.
Yeah.
One last thing. Tom Hazel.
What? What do you mean?
Oh no.
I would like to.
no.
Oh, here we
If
go.
you are now, this is a genuine consent request. Are you cool with me making certain roles on Xanthias's behalf?
Do you want to roll your own destruction? I mean, they're going to be cool.
Because I would like to keep some information hidden from the rest of the table.
If in that case, could you
Text it to him.
could you text it to me?
I have methods pre-prepared.
Okay.
Do I want to roll? How drastic are they? Well, okay.
I mean, the fact that he's
The idea of this is that I don't want people to say you're like, and I will tell you now, it's going to be wisdom saving throws, right? So I'd like to know your wisdom saving throw bonus.
okay.
I will still give you a chance to be like, Mark, can you add fate to that roll, or is somebody's giving you a
Okay.
bonus and stuff? But the thing is, what I don't want is for you to roll a 3, and then everyone goes like, Xanthias is being strange.
see
Like
what
I
you mean.
want so because you
so-
have a you have deniability on.
If
what
I
you're
rolled
doing.
it, would you want me to tell you secretly what I've rolled?
I
but
think
no
it will
one
be
else
easier if I just roll it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What is Xanthias's wisdom saving throw bonus?
I don't want to tell you. What if I lied to you?
I'll tell you.
Go ahead. It's up to you to share this news to the rest of the party.
So -1, Mark.
Not impossible.
No,
No,
no.
no,
You
no.
got- do you have
Especially if you had
plus-
fate and stuff.
I do have a +1.
So it'd be
Oh,
zero.
yes, it'd be
Plus-
zero.
Well,
Zero.
once.
No, the
no,
saving
no,
throws in that is all the
Oh,
time.
It's only on spell
Yeah, I
attack.
got +0 then, so
You've got zero.
You've got a straight roll.
got a straight roll.
And each time I will ask you, would you like to spend fate on it? Has anybody?
I will know when it's
You will know when it's
happening,
happening. Yeah, you will know when it's happening.
When you
All right.
trip
But I wanted your
Crownsteel.
consent that you would be okay with me rolling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you can
trust me.
always like bring up a Discord chat and
Oh
communicate
no!
between you.
I've got that covered, Kate. Don't worry
Oh
about
God,
that.
okay.
As a
I've
counterpoint,
pre-prepared.
As a counterpoint, as a result of these rolls, I don't know what the rolls are. I can guess what they're for.
Can you?
Is
Oh,
it heavily
that's weird.
advised? Yes or no? Is it heavily advised that I start thinking of like a new character?
We'll find
Fucking hell!
out. So with that,
Sweet.
with that,
I've known you, kiddo.
So
You
next
guys
week's
are
stream
all-
could be something different.
well, I mean, I told you guys at the very beginning of this one. This is a little bit more of a you've had some time.
We made
The training wheels are off.
We made some plans.
If things go badly, things go badly. It'll make
All
an
right.
interesting campaign twist, won't it?
Yeah.
Certainly will.
Should we negotiate our plans again one more time?
Yeah, if you want to, you're more than welcome
Quick
to.
summary.
Very quick
A
summary.
quick summary of the plans is in the very center of the map. There is a pool that
Yes.
has a big tower of Crownsteel. In front of that is Eldrak Ignis, who has a miniature
Very
now
nice mini.
and looks totally fine.
I custom did his arm.
Yeah.
For podcast listeners,
kind of
he
looks
has
really
one
gross.
big arm and a massive halberd. But that pool
Great job, Mark.
is connected under the island via a very tight
Cracks
corridor.
and cracks and splits and things like that.
That Gruff is intending to swim through to get to
It's an octopus.
well, Eldrak Ignis primarily, but it would be the pool of Crownsteel, essentially. On the very north of the map, we have a tower with one single ballista on it, which we intended to try to take control of because that ballista will fuck us up. And the idea being that ballista has two guards on it, which is up quite a tall tower, but behind that is a single archer who is right next to a light source, which is rough. We didn't realize there was a light source there. But Ophelia is going to spider climb up the wall to try to take down this archer stealthily or bloodily.
Whatever the dice says I need to do.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of us are at the base of this tower, I believe. And the idea that we don't want Daisy, who is very, very stealthy, however, has big glowy wings.
So
But you did give me the scroll.
My plan. So I've given you the scroll because
Or fly.
if we get rumbled / when we get rumbled, it doesn't matter if I'm stealthy anymore. So I can fly, and then it gives you the ability to make someone else fly if you choose, which would be valuable.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do before we do any of this is stealth closer so that I can get eyes on Lady Verathera and connect telepathically.
Another map feature to mention is just in front of where Sir Eldrak is.
Yes.
On the ground there is a glowing magic circle, and there is a faint shimmering orb, like dome-like kind of force cagey kind of like prison-y magic thing, magic bubble surrounding Lady Verathera, and there appear to be two of these reclaimers dressed in sort of robes and armor and things like that, having maybe a conversation with her or like talking at her. You're not quite sure. You couldn't hear anything from her from the hand.
Do they look more leadery?
I would
ornate.
say, I will give you like a rundown. So the two here,
reclaimers.
this guy he's a guy in like armor. He has a big two-handed sword, a big cloak. He's wearing armor. This lady here has armor, has like probably like a kind of short blade at her side, has a shield on her back, looks could be mage, it could be fightery, you're not really sure. They definitely seem to have a bit of an air of maybe a bit of authority. Pretty much everybody else on the board looks like a soldier, with the exception of the archer. Even the ballistic crew look like they've got the chainmail on, they look like soldiers. They've got short blades.
Okay.
Everybody else has like these big swords or big maces or big axes and stuff like that. But yeah, those two definitely do stand out a little bit. The ones next to Lady Verathera.
We also have Penelope.
We
Yes.
And who's in control of Penelope today?
Why did
Me.
What Penelope do? What that Penelope do?
Penelope is a good support. So she has Entangle, Sanctuary, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants. She has Dispel Magic and 1 Mass Healing Word. She's got Vitality Bloom. And
Like a unique ability, which just creates like an aura of healing around it, but it also does damage
seen that,
enemies.
yeah.
You've seen that before. The Dispel Magic is 1 use. The Mass Healing Word is 1 use.
Cool.
Her other spells are 3 uses per day.
Yeah.
And she also has like a Thorn Whip, so she has like a cantrip. She can do a little bit of damage and
One
stuff
extra
as well.
person. So- And Thorn Whip, I'm trying to recall, does that pull them?
Pulls 10
Yeah.
feet.
Does
Pulls
pull
it
people?
closer.
And it does decent damage. It's like 2d6 of damage.
Pretty good.
Okay.
The only other thing before Katie goes off,
Pops off.
telepising, I'm just gonna drop that.
Televangelizing.
Empathy.
We all have vitality potions, and because we haven't really used them before, like they're good to use at the beginning of the fight,
True, that is true.
rather than mid, because they're not
Yes.
like usual healing potions.
Correct. Very well remembered, Kim. Excellent tacticals. The other thing I will mention as well is that pile of Crownsteel, just in case the thought was like, oh, we're going to like try and get it away. It's huge. It's like loads of pieces. Some of it looks like it's been sort of almost like merged together, but it is not something that is going to be easy to carry away.
Is that on the map? It's what, like 10 foot by 10 foot?
It's a large creature.
Okay, so
effectively.
it is. Okay,
It's a pile of stuff. Some of it's like smaller pieces, and it's all been piled up. It's like in a. It would be resting in the
Trying
water.
to calculate
but-
how many you can put in his pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely take pieces of it away.
Yeah.
But as a mound, it would be quite a significant challenge to move all of it.
Okay.
Is my point.
Okay.
It certainly won't probably fit through all those cracks in that basin.
I guess as a final point of order, is anyone taking minutes? Okay. How are we actually doing after our previous fight with the ropers and?
You guys did take a short rest.
Yeah.
You did
I'm
good.
back to full.
Healed. I've got no level 3 spell slots.
Okay. I've got a decent amount of.
I'm okay. I'm not too
I've got quite a lot of spell slots still. I was just making sure, like healing wise, we're still
No
good.
aura of vitality.
You would have got yours back on a short rest. Your
Yeah.
warlock spells, and you got your. Have you got any rages left, Ree?
Yeah, I've got a couple left.
Okay.
So I'm all good.
Okay.
All right, great. Right, well, I mean, do we want to go straight in with, is Daisy going to be the first one to make a move? Are you going octopus gruff? Do you want to start making your way there as Daisy sneaks in? Or
I imagine
you tell me the order of
17, right?
things here?
I've had a week to think about this, and that whole week is me going, this is the best idea ever, and then going, this is the worst idea ever. And now that I arrive here, I have no idea what to do, and if cephalopod gruff is really a thing that should happen. But I'm going to do it anyway, so.
Sounds wise.
Because I just want to be an octopus.
I mean, hey.
I don't really know what tactical advantage I'm bringing here.
It's a plan.
The heart wants what the heart
something.
wants.
It's something.
So give us a rundown of the plan. Your plan.
I was
Rough.
gonna cephalopod my way up through, because underneath where the pool of Crownsteel is,
Yes.
was all these little holes.
Cracks and
so
holes and
I was
stuff.
gonna cephalopod my way up that, and then try and get closer to Sir Eldrak. The idea was to try and release him.
Yeah. So he's bound, but he's like
Using
2
my
chains.
tentacles.
Like there's chains bound to the stone platform he's in.
I mean, within his mini, he has the halberd already, but he doesn't. It's in front of him.
It's on the
right?
ground in front of him. Yeah.
I guess really the end game would be at least Gruff has a slight tactical surprise advantage.
Yeah.
'Cause
You're appearing in a really unexpected.
I mean, I would say if you remain in the pool as an octopus, like, I'm not going to have you roll stealth checks for that because it's so unlikely that they would expect it, that, like, nobody's going to be looking in the water like, there's a fucking octopus in there. Like,
Also,
nobody's going to do
yeah.
that. If you come out of the water, then people will
what's
be
that
like,
octopus doing?
what's that fucking octopus doing?
It's got a little hacksaw.
But, like, you can be in that pool and nobody will know until you
you
decide to
could
reveal
hide
yourself.
even around the place as an octopus easier than
Yeah.
you can as Big Gruff.
You would be about 60 feet away from us,
Well, hopefully,
which isn't.
We would have started
you-
recording
if
it by
you-
then.
Yeah.
if you successfully unchain this fella, I reckon he's going to be chaotic neutral and maybe attack everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it might
Okay.
be at least a disturbance.
Yep.
So fingers crossed.
I don't know how I'm going to unchain here as an octopus, but sure, we'll cross that.
If I know anything about Crownsteel, it's that anyone infected with it listens to reason.
Yeah, look at Xanthias.
Oh boy.
All right. So, what are we doing, team? Who's going where? Like, what's the move? First
I
move.
feel like Daisy's making the first move, or we could simultaneously.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So we'll have you guys. I mean, you can basically have the group of you that want to be nearby can basically swim up like to this sort of edge here.
Nice, yeah.
Let move there, and then Gruff. Are you octopusing?
Yeah, hold on. I was just reading the Potion of Vitality rules. Is it? This is not. No, this is the
This is
place.
not
This
Mark's
is not
rules.
Mark's rules, is it? No.
Oh, hang on, I've got it.
I don't know
what it says.
Oh,
That's D&D Beyond.
that's
Oh yeah,
D&D Beyond.
yeah.
Okay.
Don't listen to that.
Oh,
I believe it's just 2d. It's a bonus action to drink. 2d4 plus 2 temporary hit points.
and does that stack even if I turn into an octopus?
It would remain. It doesn't stack. Temporary hit
as in,
points
like,
never
it
stack.
doesn't, like,
it won't
you know.
disappear if you turn into an octopus.
Whatever's got the highest temp bonus, you replace it with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I might wait until I de-octopus because octopus is squishy and it's just gonna.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
technically.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I will wait until
Okay.
I de-octopus to drink it. But yes, I guess at the same time as Daisy, because I'm still in contact with Daisy, right?
For now, I
now.
will keep some people in contact after. So what I'll probably do is keep. So I'll communicate with Lady Verthera.
If and/slash when.
If and when. My plan is to connect with her, Gruff.
And you need to see me to do that, though, right?
Yes.
In which case I won't pod up yet. I will wait until we've made contact,
Okay.
and then I will.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
pod time.
So
Set up the group chat now, you may as well.
What's the swim speed on the octopus? Just because in case like something does go wrong, and you want to make your way there, we'll have to track.
30 foot.
30 foot. Okay, so
It would take about 2
But
seconds.
you can go diagonally basically and pop straight up. Okay, cool. So Daisy, where are you going? What would you like to do?
can I, so that I can connect to the rest of the group.
I would say as long as you are in this bit of the front water, you can move at your normal speed. The second you come up on land, if you are moving stealthily, you're at half speed.
That's fine. What I would probably like to do is come along past the fire and like to
All the way over here.
there-ish, but
All the way over there?
maybe further back though. So I don't want to be right hard up against the island. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? I just want to be like enough that I can just
Poke your head out?
my head out, see her, make
Right.
the connection, and then I'll go back down again.
Okay. Can I get a stealth check? Because popping up, this guy that you're currently, he's like looking out. It looks like he's like almost looking out, checking for something.
Okay.
So this is going to be a potential spot. But you've got the pass without a trace. You've got very good stealth. This guy's not alerted, so it's against his passive.
15 plus 20, 35.
35. All right. You managed to very quietly just lift yourself up. Boop. You managed to get your eye line. And yeah, you can see what you can see.
I will use a charge, connect with Lady Verthera.
Okay.
And I will also connect with Gruff, Ophelia, and Xanthias.
I'm going to flood this with memes.
Alrighty. Is that a decision? Is that your final choice?
I think it's important to have a connection with Xanthias.
I don't think
For
so.
reasons.
For reasons.
I don't think so.
Xanthias, get back. Get
Right.
back. Step away from the pool.
Just
Okay. So is that your choice, Daisy?
double check. Hang on.
That's fine. Whilst Daisy's doing this, I'll just have some of the guards kind of rotate and patrol a little bit. 15. Come around with this.
Okay, so the archer has moved away from the light source a bit. That's good.
This guy's working, that guy's doing that. These two are having a conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm just double checking the number of people because I think I might have one less than I Have
Is it not 4?
Should say in your feature when you can target.
trying to find it.
Just while Katie's finding it, just for,
Uh-huh.
random details that nobody asked for, I'm going to be a mimic octopus. I just,
What do you mean?
Is that a type
No,
of
not
octopus?
not a fan. It's a type of octopus in the real world.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Not like a chest.
No, not a chest octopus. No, that's not a thing yet. It's not a thing
That
yet.
should be a thing.
But like, I was trying to think, like, do I want to be a giant Pacific octopus, a blue-winged octopus,
You would be a mimic
Dumbo
octopus.
What's
I'm a mimic
so?
They're the ones that kind of had that cool like camouflage, kind of like cuttlefish.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They
Oh,
can They're like,
yeah.
I'm a rock.
Yeah.
I'm the sea.
That's
I'm a
so
rock.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm seaweed.
Cool.
Do you have it, Katie?
Are you color changing?
Well, I don't know why I can't
I've
find
got
it.
it,
Means
I think.
What's your base color? Is it gruff?
three.
Choose
Black
one or more
and
creatures you can see
white.
up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. So you can do 3 creatures.
Okay, so-
and then you is 4.
Lady
So
Verthera,
Verthera,
Gruff,
Gruff. So you get 1 more.
Xanthias.
Xanthias. All right.
And you.
Yeah, and
I'm already in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't just set up a group chat and automatically leave it. That'd
How
be
long does that last
rude.
for?
Yeah.
I guess there's no point. It's because it's like minimum an hour, right?
3 hours.
So, and like, I know that like technically by the rules, the way it works is like Daisy would speak to Xanthias and then would have to individually be like, oh, Xanthias said this, oh, blah, blah, blah said that.
Oh. So it's not actually a group chat. It's a
It's like a one way. Daisy's the operator,
Sure.
right? She's the telegram operator. But for the sake of
seems
it
like a
being
pain
easy,
in the ass.
it's a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah.
There's no specific like action to require to send messages, so I just fucking
May
say,
as well just yeah.
Who cares?
Hey, Mark, you're running this one.
I'm running.
I
this.
appreciate that, Mark.
Maverick.
So you reach out, Daisy, and you can see now that Lady Verithera, who I described before, she has a humanoid draconic form, so she's very tall. Maybe not as tall as Emberissa and Obsidius and Lord Ignarius. She's maybe sort of just a little bit taller than Rowan, but she's got a bit of a fuller figure, like a bit plumper. She's got these antler-like horns rather than like draconic horns. Long sort of brown hair but streaked with like green sections. She's dressed not ostentatiously like the red dragons. Hers is a bit more of like a cottagecore-y kind of simplified vibe. She does have jewelry here and there, but it's quite simple rather than being ostentatious.
Is it like green-themed gruff?
Not quite as rough or as pragmatical. There's a little bit of a touch of culture and sort of style.
Sophisticated.
Wow.
Shots fired.
You're talking to a squid right now.
No, this one's got culture.
Dude, look at what you're wearing. Actually, no, the sash is quite stylish.
Oh, I thought you were
that.
talking about Kim. It's a
I thought we were going for a real deep cut
Look at that
now.
mess.
Hot mess. I was yesterday in my Udi.
But no, so, and you can see,
Tossing it around.
you see that she is kind of shrouded by this dome of magic. And you only seen the back of it, you've not seen the front of it yet. And you can see that these two reclaimers are in some sort of discussion maybe, or like they're talking at her, you're not quite sure. But you feel that connection establish.
Hi, Lady Verithera, please don't be scared. I'm connecting in your brain and stuff. But I'm with Penelope and we've come here to save you.
You would hear this immediate sort of like, Penelope, she's with you. They are not captured anymore.
They're safe, they're safe.
A little bit more like Russian. Yes, very good. Then they're safe. They are not in danger anymore.
No, we're here for you.
Oh, thank the ancestors. I do not know who you are, my friend, but yes, please, you must find a way to help me. These people are very sick, and they are doing something terrible to Knight here. We must try and stop them as best as we can. Anything you can do. Is there anything you need from me? Is there anything I can, any information that you require? Or if you can get me free, I can help you, but...
Yeah, okay, so hi, I'm Daisy. I'm with my friends. A few of them are listening just now. Gruff and Xanthias are listening too, but we've got a group of us and we're just trying to sort of tactically think about the best thing to do here. Is there any information that you have that we can't see? We know there's a pile of Crownsteel in the water over there. And
You know what Crownsteel is. You are familiar with it.
Yeah.
No. I don't say that.
No.
That is good. It is. You are. you should be wary. It is a very dangerous material. It has made the people in the land here very sick. And Sir Eldrac is not... He is not well, I do not think.
Is he not himself? Is he violent?
It is hard to tell. He has been comatose, sort of. They have been feeding it to him. They have been feeding it to me as well, but I have tricked them. I have stored it in a... I've created a sack within my body, and I am not digesting it. I'm storing it there. I will regurgitate it once I am free. But other than that, these individuals, they are very sick. They are not of a right mind. They are quite mad with zealotry. The force field that I'm in, the magic circle that has enshrouded me, I cannot break it myself. There are two of them, two of their leaders. They're chosen, they call them. They have magical rods. The two rods can disable the barrier and release me, but both rods must be touched against the surface of the sphere.
Do you know where they are?
One is in. There is a sort of. Can you see?
We've seen the island. We've scouted this.
Very good. I'm very glad for your help. There is a small temple to this sort of northeast of myself. Yes, this one here. One of them is in there. The other one I saw enter, heading towards the two buildings opposite it in the northwest, but I did not see which one that they entered there. But they had some other guards with them as well. You should be wary.
How many more people are there other than the ones that in the buildings and the one you see just now? Are there many more?
There are, yes, in the cavern system there is some sort of entrance that they use to come and go. There will be more within alarm distance. But if you can free me, I should warn you, my young friend, I do not like to fight. I will use magic to help restrain them. I can use magic, but I do not like violence. I will help you as best I can. I can use powerful healing magic, but fighting is not something I am comfortable with. But I can help restrain and maybe put some of them to sleep, and I can heal.
That's very, very helpful. I'm just wondering, do you think that maybe we should leave Sir Eldrac
No, we cannot leave
tied
him
up
here.
for now until we can rectify the situation?
Yes, I think that until
I
we
just
have
don't
a way...
want him to join in the violence against us because he's obviously not his fault. We do want to come and make sure we rescue both of you, but just for the purpose of the initial fight, is it wise to leave him?
I think it is a risk for you and your companion to decide. He is a very powerful fighter, and I'm certain that he will have no love for these reclaimers. But what state that his mind is in, I could not say. I do not know how strong-willed he is. If he is strong-willed enough, he may be able to resist the Crownsteel's influence, but perhaps not if he is not particularly strong-willed.
Can we talk?
Yeah, you can talk. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Graf.
Hello.
Do you know where the key to the manacles on Sir Eldrac are?
Yes, the armored figure by my cage, I believe he has them. He is one of their captains.
Okay.
Afraid I do not know much more than that. You said that Penelope is with you, yes?
Yes.
And Boranth?
Baranth is keeping guard with our caravan.
I see. It is a shame. He is a very useful ally in these situations, but I'm glad that he is safe. They have been...
Fit in the time.
He was very adamant.
They were making me go along with their plans, threatening Penelope and Baranth. At least now I do not have to worry about doing what I am told.
No, we freed Penelope and Baranth. We found them, and they've been with us since. They're fine.
Okay, very well. Thank you. You have my thanks.
And thank you for the information. All very helpful. We're not great at these kind of plans because we're not soldiers or anything. So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna try this now. And if
you can release me, I will offer you any aid that I can.
Okay. Great. That sounds good. If you want to do a distraction at any point.
Yes.
kick off or
Well,
something?
if I regurgitate the Crownsteel, they think that I have swallowed. I'm sure that will draw their attention.
That
But
could help.
once it is done, they will, they will threaten me, and it will not distract them for long. So tell me when you would like me to do so.
Okay.
You are able to keep up this magic that allows you to speak with me?
Yes.
Very good.
We should have a few hours, so just...
Well, you let me know, my young friend, what you would like me to do and when. Until then, I'm afraid that there is not much I can do whilst I'm in this imprisonment.
Okay. I will talk to the rest of the group, and we will come and get you.
I think,
Hopefully.
during this, I think I might turn to Penelope and kind of try and whisper as much as I can about this conversation. Also say, like, that Verathera is...
Well, it's kind of underwater, so it's like, as you put, like, you can...
Even if it's thumbs up.
Yeah, it's because the thing is the water breathing
Dragon
spell
Lady
just
is
lets you
good.
breathe water. It doesn't make it so that water doesn't have any effect. Like, if you speak, it's like... It's like, it's very hard to, like, speak underwater, like, even pushing the air out, it just doesn't carry very well.
Also, Crownsteel water in my orifices.
Yum,
Yeah,
yum,
I mean,
yum,
like,
yum.
anybody who wants to take a gulp.
I need to.
I do.
I'm not hungover, so...
Rowan does.
You do?
Yeah.
And will.
You do? Okay,
Oh.
great. All right. Where's my other piece of paper?
Well, you need
I've
to
left
get rid
it
of
on
that
my
minus
desk.
one.
I've got to put another note.
-2.
-2, yeah, that's right.
I think
It's
it's
a pretty
really...
big
I
situation.
heavily advise that everyone else
I'm going to
glugs
go
that
hard
steel.
tonight and then deal with the hangover tomorrow.
Yeah,
But then-
I don't know what the hangover's like.
Gruff can't have the moral
have to.
high ground on Xanthias.
You've had some.
Yeah, but
I already
fine.
think less of you
Really?
anyway, so...
I'll do a chug-a-lug.
Put you face down into that Crownsteel. You like it now, kid?
Yeah.
Gruff,
You know what?
Gruff no sips it.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Currently.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll,
Daisy, do you want to swim back? Are you going to move anywhere?
So my thinking is that if Gruff is going up through this pool here, potentially I could come around this end of the island to where
you
this
could try and sneak
building
past,
is.
yeah.
Because if you want to tackle guards and stuff there, I'm knowing that there's something we need in this building. I
Yeah,
might
so
try
it's
and
literally
take out one of the
the-
guards here to get into this building
Sure.
with the rod we need.
The northeast temple
Yeah, the
building.
temple.
Yeah, so
Oh, north. That's north.
This is north, northeast, northwest.
so with
And
the
we
north-
are south. Like
South.
we are almost the opposite side of the map to where
Assume
these
the
two
top
rods
of
would
the
be.
top of like where
Yeah.
the pool is north. Yeah.
Okay.
So with the northeast temple, is there much water around the outside of it? Like,
No, like literally what you
it's
can see on the map.
literally-
So
it's
this
the
pool
edge
is
of
the only bit.
island.
The rest of it's all stone. Outside of here, it's like there are other buildings and walls and stuff. I just
okay.
couldn't fit them. on
Oh,
the
is
map.
there? Oh,
So
okay.
we
We couldn't go all the way
up
around.
through-
I thought that there was water all around. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Up on that
Maybe-
side where
That
we
is
are,
literally the entry point from the water that you can take.
Gotcha.
If you go anywhere else, there are
Okay.
more watchtowers. There are thicker walls. Like,
Okay.
imagine that basically, apart from this side and that side, the rest of the map is inaccessible.
I misunderstood.
Because yeah, in my head I had it that we were around.
So you
that
so
side of
you
the
will
wall.
have to basically, if you want to say get to that temple, you'll have to try and creatively sneak your way
yeah,
through.
yeah.
That's because that's why I did the stealth mechanic.
So-
Because otherwise you could just swim round and be like, we pop up here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
that side of the wall there.
so yes, you can. I would say that
go
you
there.
can swim around and
'Cause
come up on this side
that
of
was
the
the
wall.
idea I had in my head that we go round up that.
So I'd say that basically up until this building on the northwest, and then from here there's like another big, thick, heavy wall that blocks
So
you.
there's a little gap.
So
So you can swim round to like here, basically.
with our entry point, we are pretty close to that building that has one of the rods. It's just this one on the other side is the exact opposite
We'll need
side.
Lady Verathera's distraction at that point to try and get into there, I think.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe-
I can.
into the northwest building
gruff.
or the northeast building.
Or
Yeah.
Gruff pops up
Well,
and sneaks
Maybe
in.
between Gruff and Daisy.
That's what I
Or
was
Daisy,
thinking.
yeah,
Was that me and Gruff
sneaks
can
across,
me
yeah.
and Gruff can aim for that side,
Okay. And we'll aim for the house.
and you aim for that side because there's a bigger group, more guards. I was hoping maybe I can try and stealth take out the guards along the way and sneak around the back of the walls.
Anyone that's
here.
looking this direction as well.
I think if
That's
anyone
what
goes
happening.
through the middle, essentially, well, not through the middle, but like
That side, temple side.
actually onto the island, it should be Daisy. The rest of us
Alright.
need to be much more
Hello.
creative.
Can a weasel squeeze through the tiny
Nope.
walls? No.
They don't have a special ability. Unless they have a special ability that says they can do it, they can't do it.
Okay. Okay.
I can climb.
What's the order of operations here? Are we like initiative?
So
or-
I'd say that it's basically take a turn, take your movement, check in, make like if nobody else wants to do anything, great. We just move on to the next turn super quick.
Okay.
Just try and progress in turns. Like you move 30 feet, you dash, you do
We all
whatever.
do a thing.
You all do it. If nobody else wants to take a thing, great. We skip over you because also I'm gonna move like the patrolling guards and stuff, right? So they are moving around. Some of them up on patrol paths. So, but I won't begin that until. Infiltration mission, like Metal Gear, like commence operation. Like that's, and then we kind of go into that turn, right?
Nice.
So I think really the first.
So you can set each other up. Like if you want to be like, right, great, Ophelia's going to go up the climb as Daisy comes down to the thing, you can set that up.
That's the thing.
Hand signals. You can do that.
I'm connected to Xanthias, and I'll be connected to Gruff. So all 3 points have a connection
That's what
with
I mean.
communication.
Yeah.
So
You can coordinate.
yes, we can
And I'm going
coordinate.
to be
fine.
completely sound of mind and able to communicate
Yes.
everything that we're doing on this side at all times. But for right now,
If you
Our
don't, if
side-
you don't communicate with me, I'm dropping it, and I'm making a new group chat, man.
Would Gruff and Daisy want Penelope to go with them? Just for evenness of numbers.
how stealthy is Penelope? I guess dexterous.
She's pretty dexy.
+2.
Plus
I
2.
keep her with you guys because
Yeah.
I can heal.
Okay, cool.
And I don't want to leave you precious
All
children
right,
without a healer.
here's a new updated plan.
She's not a great healer.
Team Kill Shot.
She's not-
Rowan's a healer.
Yeah, true.
More than
True.
Oh yeah, you're a healer.
Team Kill Shot, which consists of currently Daisy, is going down along the eastern side of the island towards the northwest tower to get that rod, which has 3 enemies blocking your path, and also you're going right past Verifera and those 2 scary boys.
There's a wall here. I was gonna
Team Squid. Do you want a better name?
Cephalopod.
Team Cephalopod is going under the island to go right up to the Crownsteel behind Eldrak and try and break those manacles. Meanwhile, what are we?
Team Boulder
Snack.
Boys.
Team
Basically, it's up to us.
Team
if we want
Snack.
to try
Team
and get
Snack
this to
slash
be good,
Boulder
but-
Boys slash Concern. Consisting
Team
of
Concern is
Team
good.
Concern
Team Concern is good.
is consisting of Ophelia, Rowan,
We're
Penelope,
actually a
and
team.
Xanthias.
The other 2 are solos.
Yeah. We're going around the southwestern wall to try and take down the ballista.
Archer first.
Archer first,
Yeah.
which is Ophelia going up the wall.
She might be able to solo
I have a
that
kind of
job.
backup plan in case something goes wrong.
Rowan can't really
mean,
get up.
That's the thing. I feel like you and
You can't climb. This is like nearly a sheer
might-
wall on the
I might
outside.
try and stealth my way this side.
yeah,
and go up
I think
the wall.
that makes sense.
I got some tricks up my
And then are
sleeve.
they then gonna go? So who's gonna take the ballista after we take it?
You need to take down the archer, which is like
Yeah.
down the ladder from the ballista.
So if somebody
I
mans the
was
ballista-
thinking
I
that
could man the ballista.
And then the others group break.
we need to
off
figure out
into
how to
the-
take down those 2 people on the ballista
Yeah.
as well. But I have a plan in that I almost want to do a held action that if someone turns around and spots Ophelia, I cast Hold Person on them.
Okay.
Can I obviously that might be stretching the rules a bit where I'm like, anyone that spots Ophelia, I cast Hold Person on.
So here's the question though: what if multiple people spot Ophelia? How do you would get to pick one of those people?
Right.
You don't get to pick like all of them because that's not.
No,
how it works.
obviously,
Yeah.
but like can I literally say
Let's say the first person to spot
Yeah,
Ophelia,
yeah.
you will cast Hold Person on.
yeah?
Because that, if you think about Xanthias' reaction, he's not going to have time to be like, 3 people have spotted her.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. If that is a rule I can stipulate. where
I'd
it's-
say you can say that the first person to see Ophelia, I will cast Hold Person on them.
That's also not the archer.
Okay, so other than the
until-
archer.
Unless the archer spots Ophelia
No.
before she. That's the thing.
Too many things.
I could
Like-
just change the rule after you've.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into
Well,
it.
let's
get
do it by
Let's
taking
do
a
it.
turn. Like,
begin.
literally, take a turn. So, right. So, Daisy, where do you want to move up to and start your move from? In fact, actually, you guys have been talking, so I'm actually going to have the bad guys just do a little patrol-y turn. So, 5, 10.
Yeah, there's quite a long chat with Verifera, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of a chat for those guys.
So I don't.
There's a guy there.
Yeah, that's the
I'm not
archer.
gonna
That's the archer.
I'm not
I
going to go
didn't see
straight
him.
for Eldrak because I think really I need to help Daisy. Because also I'm octopus and I don't actually really know what I can do with manacles.
Okay, movements wise, it's
can-
not super.
Yeah. So I
I'm
think it's
gonna
better I
roll
help
some
you.
dice.
Like we work together for that temple.
I'm going to roll a d20 for these two having a conversation to see if their conversation's finished. If I get 15 or higher, they
It's
finish
like
their
a performance
conversation.
check or charisma.
Nope, they're still having a lovely chat. That guy over there, I'm going to roll a d20. 15 or higher, he finishes his little training session. No, he's still busy. Those two are going to stay on guard because that's what they're doing.
All right. The archer has
Joel.
moved slightly more into the center,
Yeah.
but it's still on the wall. I don't imagine they're going to leave the wall.
So my plan was to go up this.
Team kill shot, activate.
The easternmost side of the map.
Yeah,
You want to
like
get up on here?
yes.
Cue Mission
And
Impossible
I
music.
basically want to, go sort of.
So climbing up, if you're moving at half speed or are you moving at full speed? Because it'll be disadvantage on your stealth check if you go full speed. So you would basically get to there with a single movement
That's fine.
turn.
That's a good spot.
I'll tuck. Can I tuck myself behind the wall before that? Like
Yeah,
the-
so yep. So a little bit off the map, but
just
yeah.
a little bit there. I
Yep.
wouldn't go in the open archway. And
Sure.
just be like, hello.
I'm going to stop there. No, that's fine. Right. I mean, don't forget, you can, like, it's a turn. If you want to dash as a bonus action,
Oh, yeah,
you
shit.
can still move half speed, like, on a dash.
That's true.
You can move up to your movement speed, but you'd still be stealthing. And that wall will count as, like, cover for hiding and stuff like that.
No, I think I will choose to hide just now.
Okay.
And then on my next go, I want to try and take down the guard that's in there.
Inside there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. So that's, for now, that's going to be your turn.
There. Hidden by the-
Gruff, are you going to start turning to, are you going to turn to octopus and swim over here?
I will sink under the waters and
Right.
turn into an octopus.
So you can go 30 feet swim speed,
It's melting.
and then would you dash as well?
If it gets me underneath
You would go,
island,
well, let's find out.
around where the Crownsteel pool
10,
is.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. We're literally, with a dash, you can get in this corner here.
But I'm still under the island.
You are.
I'm not up, like, to the surface.
No,
of the
that
pool.
would get you there.
Okay.
If you don't want to be there, we can still say you're underneath, but you'll have like
I'll
10 feet
still
of
be-
something of like 15 feet of movement, basically.
I'll still be under the water, like,
Yeah, I mean, you can be in the water here.
yeah, just blipping around.
Okay. Just to clarify, if you are an octopus in the water here, you don't need to worry about stealth or anything like that.
Worry about
So if you want to just be there, you can just be there.
It's gonna exist.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
But you are.
Best octopus life.
But that's your full turn, bonus action, and then all the other stuff to like wild shape and do all of that stuff.
In
So
my head, though, I turn into a, like, you know how they camouflage themselves to look like a rock? I'm like that now.
sure. Great.
I'm a rock.
Octopus in your
Love it.
lane.
Yeah.
Moisturized.
Let's go with the other team. What movements is
Hydrated.
everybody doing over here?
I think Ophelia is going to swim around the base of this tower. And then I think she's going to climb up just so she's got a standing position on the wall with her spider climb.
So on the wall,
On the
like
side
on
of
the
the
side of the
wall,
wall. All right.
yeah.
I'll put you on a little thing here to indicate that you are on the side.
So she's just in position, ready.
In your lane.
In my lane, moisturised.
Great. Can you give me a stealth check? You are out of sight, but obviously moving can still like alert people. It might make them
Is this,
go, "Huh? What was that noise?"
Is it advantage because it's like behind their line of sight, or
No, it's just could that. But that's why it's against their passive. It's just to see if they
Sure.
hear them.
Plus
Don't forget you got the
10.
plus 10.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Did you roll a 1?
No, there was one better than that.
2.
Oh, great.
It's a good thing you got plus 10.
So 14.
A 14.
they're pass? I mean, 14's for me.
They are
pretty high
They are
passive.
an archer.
Yeah, good point. 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 Yeah, good point.
What was the total?
14.
14.
Oh,
No other anything to add?
oh no. Is this literally before we've even started?
Oh, you don't like that, a fate.
Yeah.
Should I-
Oh, by the way, I'm kind of okay with you guys spending fate after the dice roll now because I've been doing it because actually it's quite hard to like.
Yeah.
I think you'll spend it more if you can do it after you roll.
Add it.
Yeah.
Add
Fate.
it.
I had a fate. 17 total.
17.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's better.
There's a moment where as you step up, a loose rock falls out and you Mission Impossible style reach down and grab it before it goes bonk into the water and you're just like holding this rock, put it back in place, wedge it in as this archer is like, 15 feet, like 10 feet ahead, just like looking around and you're like just stood vertically on the side.
Oh my god.
2 hours planning for this mission and
Literally, if you didn't add that fate, it was going to be what was that noise? I mean, it doesn't mean you would be alerted,
true,
but this
that's
archer would have
true.
turned around and gone like, what was that? Looks over the water. Oh, hello. Right.
These two drank. You two drank the Crownsteel water, right?
We supped on the juice.
So that counts.
+1.
So it's given. It's gone all
You
the
don't
way.
forget you get a +1 to ability rolls and saving throws.
+1, yes.
Yeah, only to ability rolls and saving throws.
Mara's going to
That -2 might have actually failed it if you hadn't glugged.
It would have.
So
Yeah.
good glugging.
Good blow.
Right. So that's movement. Are you just going to hold your position there?
Hold my position, wait for an opportune moment to strike.
Rowan and Xanthias. And Penelope.
So for me, I am around the back of this wall. It is just more lake, right?
Yeah.
More lake,
On the
yep.
further. So I probably I'm moving myself back enough that I can kind of catch all three in my vision, if that makes sense. The two on the ballista and the one archer, around the back, further back from where Ophelia had entered.
Okay. So you would go 5, 10. So you'd be about.
Do I have a line of sight on the ballista and the archer if it was to nudge forward?
The archer's gonna be a tricky one because they are up, so it's like that vertical thing. I'd say they have cover, but just barely you can see them. Yes.
Okay, but that would be enough for a hold person. So I'm going to hold that spell.
Yeah.
My head, eyes just above the water.
You are approximately 25 feet away from the wall in the water.
Cool. Okay.
So
yeah.
obviously on the map cam, Xanthias is behind here. You can't see him.
You can see it.
He's literally. Oh yeah, you can just barely see him. All right.
But yeah, I want to
25 feet.
Archer and the two on the ballista with a hold on the first person to spot Ophelia. I cast hold person on them.
Okay. What about Rowan and Penelope?
I wave at Penelope. I shrug. I point towards the big brazier, and I'm going to beckon her.
Okay.
And I think we're going to tuck in this little bay here behind the rocks and just kind of scope out who's in front of us and who's got line of sight. If we were to get onto land here, I know I can see it. Yeah. Just going to peek around these rocks.
Okay.
And see
Can
what's
I get a
looking.
stealth check? Because you are breaching the water to peek around.
Rowan breaches.
There is a fella. You are out of his line of sight, but the archer will definitely be catching you, potentially.
Okay.
But you have the water there, so I'm going to allow a stealth check.
21.
21, okay. Yep. Can you make a stealth check for Penelope for me as well, please? These guys are kind of looking up this.
Hey, about this dice.
Yeah, I should probably get rid of it, huh? So that'll be her dex. Plus 16.
16 with the plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are fine for now.
Why are we giving the lowest
You
roller then?
swim up.
I'm gonna put that one. No,
You know, it's the shadow of the brazier. You're kind of in the
I
water.
don't know what the question was.
These guys aren't quite looking down at the water, but there's like the archer and this guy actually patrolling this way
Looking this
has a very clear, like, if
Can I
you weren't
see
for the
this fella
water,
on the right.
you can see that guy. Yeah, he's
Is he
patrolling.
looking this way?
He's about to move.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do before he does his little move, his patrol move?
No.
All right.
Can I ready a? I want to ready a movement. How far have I gone so far? So I've started here
Yeah, you could ready a dash. Yeah.
to get up. Oh. Nestle into there.
Yeah.
If this guy turns around.
If that guy turns around, you're going to dash over into that
Yeah.
corner.
And I'm gonna tell Penelope
Gotcha.
to wait there.
Okay. Yep.
Can I ready an action for Penelope?
Yeah.
If Rowan,
Yeah. I had her follow Rowan because Rowan told her what
Yeah.
to do, so I just was like, yep.
if Rowan gets spotted, can Penelope use her form whip to pull the brazier over?
Okay. Sure. Try and like distract it.
distraction?
Sure.
Sure.
Great.
All
Great
right.
idea.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right. Well, the patrolling guards. Unfortunately, this guy does not turn around.
Well, fuck that guy then.
Well, good. You don't want to be spotted.
15. He moves to there. This guy is going to go 5, 10.
Oh, so that
15.
one looking towards the water does. Oh, the archer's turned around
Yeah, but Ophelia's like
and is going
parallel.
up the stairs.
She's off the side.
Yep. Right.
I know.
Conversation.
The
13
two
or
chatting
higher.
Guards.
Come on.
No.
They're still chatting.
Guy
Good.
working out. 13 or higher. Yes. He finishes working out.
No!
He's done for the day.
He's got his good
5,
gains.
10, 15.
Big gains.
Now out of the building and heading towards Verifera.
Oh, my
For
plan
the
is
guy
ruined.
near him, say, bro, you got a reptile failure.
No.
Spend fate for
Do you
this
want to
guy.
spend a fate? Do you want to spend a fate
For
to have
this
that
guy to be a
happen?
gym bro.
Go on, bro. One more.
Did you ever film it?
Picks up this barrel. He turns around. He's carrying this barrel.
He's
moving
picking
a
a barrel.
barrel.
He's just moving a barrel.
Yep.
Does that mean his vision is
They're
limited?
doing video game guard things. He's like, gotta move this barrel.
In a minute.
Moves like 10 feet, puts it down.
He's going to put it back. In a minute.
Idles for a second.
Yeah. Gotta move this barrel.
It's a slight animation glitch.
They have other things.
Me, I call it junk.
All right.
I see how it
Okay.
works.
Well, it's back over to you guys on this intense game of Metal Gear the board game.
Before Ophelia jumps in, knowing that Ophelia is about to jump this archer, I want to change my rule to if any of those two on the ballista, I'll do hold person.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do hold person.
So you want to bet you're taking your turn now, and you're not going to move. You're just going to change
Same
your
thing,
ready to
hold
action.
person, but just on the ballista one.
Okie
Because
dokie.
I don't want to, through stipulation of the rules, be like, the archer has now been grappled, therefore you cast hold person on them. You know?
Sure.
Oh, the guy I was gonna take out moved.
He did move, but not too much. You might have a bit of cover though if you try and shoot him, if you try and knife him from behind the
From
archway.
the darkness. Actually, how light is it there? Pretty bright.
And they're
that
not
light
minions,
source.
right? So it's not like hit and kill.
They're not minions, but it doesn't mean that some of these guards aren't super tough. Now, some of them might be. Like, I'm not going to tell you which ones. Like that
reckon-
captain probably isn't that weak,
I
but
feel like the higher ups might have ingested Crownsteel.
Well,
The minions probably
the
haven't
higher
had
up that we
access
took out
to it.
before in the Ashen's
Head.
the chosen, he did have Crownsteel.
Yeah, so
How over the table tactics are we allowing here?
My worry
with Daisy
is
being
that-
separated.
My worry
Just don't
is, but I
quarterback
can
it.
I can communicate with you. Yeah. I can
But it's just I can't see it, right?
So if I take out a guy,
No,
right,
'cause
and he's
yours-
in the middle of a path, and he drops dead, if he drops dead,
Daisy, I'm trying to visualize this. So
then there's just going to be a body there.
is there
What do
any
I do about
not playing Hitman.
Is there
put
any
them
way
in a
you can?
skip.
Put him in the barrel.
I'm not strong.
If you're in a good place, Daisy, then maybe there's a way you can bring him back to you.
Roll him in the water.
What you could do is impale him and stick him back upright.
Hello, Daisy, what are you doing?
I just walked out.
My over-the-table tactical suggestion, within reason, that light source is a problem.
It is a magical hovering orb of light.
Yeah, and because you can't quite see it on
that
the camera,
Eric?
there's a light source right here.
Magical
I
light.
can't-
I'm not worried about the light source. I'm worried about the body that's lying on the floor that will be visible.
You got rid of the light.
But
source,
we
might
can
be
jump to somebody else,
I can't
Daisy,
get rid
if you want to
of
have a
that
think.
because it's magical.
Somebody else has got something they want to do.
Team Alpha Squad takedown.
Go.
Oh, is that our team name?
Do you want to take a minute?
Team concern.
Let somebody else go.
No, I think I should do it before
Okay.
Ophelia does, just in case, because I've
I'm
got.
gonna let him walk.
Team Hotshot goes
More of an
first.
isolated case over there, isn't it? Than our side.
Should I
Our
just
side
take
has
him out
domino
anyway?
effect.
Should I just take him out anyway?
What was that noise?
I mean, he is right in front of those. Yeah, he's in front of two guards defending the temple. And
One's got visions through a bubble, magical bubble. So I don't
Well,
think.
We'll have disadvantage.
Yeah.
yeah. I think you've got enough movement to keep going.
Can I try something as gruffy?
What are you gonna do?
I was gonna swim over as a little octopus towards the northeast temple,
Yeah.
and I was gonna make a bargain. I say make a bargain. I was gonna ask Mark how he felt about letting me try to distract that guard as a little octopus.
This one?
Yeah, I want to like.
Well, what are you doing?
I kind of have this idea of just slapping the water a bit so it makes some noise, and then I want to try and like lure him over to the water and get him to come into the water.
Pull him in with your tentacles.
Coming into the water might be a stretch, but you can certainly cause a
If he's
distraction.
looking down, and then at the last minute I go, and then pull
Suck
him into
him
the
under.
water.
So, but keep in mind, it will be your action to create a distraction, so you won't have an action. The best you could do is no, because you would have to move out of your range to get an opportunity attack. I might allow it, maybe, for you to like make an attack if you want to try and grab him. You are just a little normal octopus, though, right? You're not a giant octopus or anything like that. A
kraken.
I do have another ability. It's a reaction called Ink Cloud, where I squirt ink. It is meant to be underwater, but I was like,
I mean,
Can I-
I'd allow you to squirt ink in a
try
guy's
and blind
face.
him.
It does.
Maybe.
Like it might make. Yeah.
At the moment, that might be phase 2 though. Phase 1, I feel like I
wanna
just
try
want
and
to
make a
slap the
distraction.
water a
You
little
Learn over
bit.
this round.
This
and
is
next round.
Yeah.
classic Metal Gear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, basically you do that. You spend your action.
just slapping the water.
This guard will turn around and immediately takes 15 feet of movement to move here.
What does he say,
Can you make a
Mark?
stealth check for
Does he
me?
say anything?
Okay. So
What was that noise?
Does the other guy do anything with that?
I
as
would
well?
say no.
He's
His mate's looking into it.
yeah, he's
He's on
a good
duty.
guard.
Yeah.
He's on duty.
Will they have?
They are quite regimented. These are not like lackluster guards. Like they are like, I've got a job, I'm doing my job.
You weren't rolling for their conversation, were you?
Not for theirs, no. They were
weren't
giving
having a conversation.
They don't get along.
They're
just
not
doing their
pals.
job.
So stealth check. So if you don't have stealth, it's just dex.
We're doing the 2024 rules, aren't we? Yeah.
No.
No,
No.
we haven't swapped over
Why,
at all.
why would that matter?
Because there's 2 octopuses.
Oh, I see.
One is 2024 and one is
Oh
2024.
yeah, use the 2024 odds because it's a monster
Okay.
stat block. I know. Oh,
Plus
shit.
6.
There you go. Makes sense. You got a little mimic octopus. Plus 10 because pass without a
You got
trace.
plus 16 to your stealth.
8 plus 6 is 14
24.
plus 24.
24. He is alerted because you distracted him, so I will roll for this. Can he beat 24? Let's find out.
Probably not. Question mark.
No. So he like looks over and you've kind of turned to a stony color, you're pressed up against the thing. He's like looking around. He like kicks a couple of rocks in, they make a similar kind of like splashy noise and he just... But he is now looking in that direction. So that's your turn now, Gruff.
Phase 1 complete.
Just a box.
That was Team Cephalopod.
Can I... If I was to, like, disturb a rock over here, but then hide myself...
You can
present
hide as a
against the wall,
bonus action.
Could I then...
That would be your turn this turn. You wouldn't be able to attack him this turn, but you might lure him over this turn.
Could I do that?
You absolutely
Try and
could.
lure that guard
So the
away?
way it will work is if you distract them, it's an action to cause a distraction. They will become alerted and investigate, which means they make an active roll. But because Daisy is a rogue, you can hide as a bonus action, and that so you quickly scramble into a hide. The rest of you won't be able to like take a more active hide check. You will
Sure.
just have to go on like hoping that you're not seen or whatever.
Okay.
Alrighty. So so give me a stealth roll, Daisy, and she calls.
Are you doing that, staying there?
Yeah. So he will.
Well, I'll hide some...
Yeah. Do you want to cause a distraction and then move and hide, or do you want to hide somewhere else?
I will...
So I'd say that you can move and hide. The others, you have to just hide where you are.
I will move and
Move 15
hide,
feet.
like behind the other side of the arch,
Yeah,
basically,
sure.
like there.
Basically there.
But
Great.
yeah, I'll tuck down probably as well, like so that 33.
33.
Shit.
Can he beat a 33? No.
Thank God.
It's a good thing he has plus 45 perception.
Yeah.
This guy's playing Pathfinder.
Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is, are these guys going to be able to see Daisy unless Daisy rolls really well? Probably not. You guys, like, that plus 10's good, but, like, there was, what, a 15 or 14 or something? So these guys could easily be like, nat 20. Who's there? Oh my God, an intruder!
I'm gonna try and get people out safely on this side
Yeah,
as
it's cool.
as much
You've
as
got
we
that guy
can.
in a great
But
position.
that's unfortunately your turn for this
Yeah.
kind of, like, little
Okay,
sneak turn.
keep it going for one turn. Let me take this.
Hold it together, guys.
Who else have we got left? So Ophelia's still to go, Rowan's still to go.
Now, I know this is tense.
And
I think
Penelope.
our teams have split up, so we need to come up with new team names. Because Team Concern is now split into 2 groups. Are we splinters of Team Concern, or are we different teams now?
We got Heck and Concern.
Which is...
Doing a worry.
So we're
doing a
so Xanthias and Ophelia are Team Doing a Worry.
Heck
You,
and Concern.
Rowan, and
me and Penelope.
Okay.
All right.
So who's going first? Team Heck and
Well,
Concern or
I
Team Doing a Worry?
think Heck and Concern is going to wait for the archer to be taken down before making a move.
All right, that leaves it up to Team
leaves it up to
Doing
team
a Worry.
Doing a worry.
Doing a worry.
All right. Well, you've already declared what your thing is this time.
yeah.
You've got your action held.
Mine is a whole person if anyone spots Ophelia,
Ophelia.
which is not the
You
best. but-
hear, in fact, you see the shadow of the archer turn around and starts making their way upstairs ahead of you. They did not spot you.
So is he wearing a cape, IRL?
Yeah, sure. He's got like a black shroudy cape on.
Can I get his cape and just yank him off the edge of the ledge?
Sure.
Gonna be
But like
loud.
hold him there and like strangle him with his
Clumsy.
cape.
Oh.
Like,
Okay, no, so here's a question, right?
Yeah.
What's the goal? Is the goal to grab him and strangle him, or
Yeah.
do you want to throw him into the water?
strangle him by his cape.
Right, okay. The cape's just a nice bit of flavour in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flavour.
So the way this is going to work is you're going to have to grapple him.
Yep.
So I believe I'll use the new 2024 rules just because they're on the books for this. So I believe it's you make an unarmed strike against them. If you hit, you can choose to grapple them. and then they make a choice of something. It should be in your unarmed strike, I think it should be listed.
Make a melee attack that involves your body using one of the following effects. So melee attack, and then you either damage, grapple, or shove. If it's a grapple, target must succeed on a strength or dex. It chooses which.
Yep.
Saving throw, DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength/dex.
So it'd be
Or it has to
11
grapple.
plus your dex modifier.
Is there advantage from like being hidden or?
I will.
Surprise.
You would get advantage on the attack roll because you have to make an unarmed strike to attack them.
Okay.
To grab them. So you get advantage on that.
All right.
Let's go. Let's do it step by step. Let's see if you can grab
Yes.
him.
Yeah.
First one was a 6.
Rhiannon,
Hi.
please.
Stop.
What? I can't help it.
Use a toad dice. Maybe your dice are just too. I don't know.
I mean, listen, dice roll the exact fucking same. It doesn't matter what dice you use.
With Rhea, it doesn't.
Give me that red dice. I'll use that red dice. I'll use it. I'll use it. Watch me. I'm going
Just to prove a point.
I'm going to kill you with this dice.
That'll be the first time that's ever rolled a 20.
It would be. Cool.
22.
See?
Toad dice.
So you grab the guard with an arm
Available
strike, and you're choosing to grapple.
Yeah.
All right. This archer is going to choose
Did you roll
dexterity.
twice? Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah.
They're going to use their dexterity. So they make a dex saving throw. So yours would be it'd be 11 plus your dex modifier.
The dex mod is 2 plus 2.
13 DC with Rhiannon's dice.
No.
That's a 13 I rolled on that. Plus 3 is 16.
Shit.
So, as you grab them, you successfully grab them and grapple them. So they are now off the side of the building with you. But they, in their panic, they're like, what? Like you try and get their neck and hold their neck. They kind of elbow you and shove and wriggle out. But obviously they are on a wall, so they just fall.
Yeah.
So you would hear, like, they would call out. There's like, "Ah!" Boosh! So they fall into, I'm just going to put them next to Xanthius just because the camera can't see them otherwise.
Well, that lasted a while.
Which will
Okay.
alert, I'm going to say, a shout. I'm going to say it's going to hit all of these guards in this area. So I'm going to make a perception check for them all.
4, 5, 6 people hear it.
DC 15 to see if they just hear what's going on.
Rowan and Penelope. hear
Some
this too.
idiot just fell off the wall.
Idiot. DC 15.
No.
Ballista Guard does, so we'll do your readied action. Both of the Ballista Guards do. This guy next to Penelope and Rowan does. This guy does not. Two having a conversation does not. Does not. So the two Ballista Guards and this guy
23.
hear like a boosh, splash. The two Ballista Guards will immediately turn around.
And I guess it's the closest to the wall.
And look
it's the one
down.
you see first, right?
You cannot hide from them, so they see Ophelia. Right.
You couldn't like.
But we've got a readied action. No, this is like you've just grabbed them,
Yeah.
they've fallen in. Readied action goes off.
I don't know if this is actually going to be good or not on one person, but it is I believe they make a check.
Yep, wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Hold person.
Rhiannon's dice.
Where is hold person? There it is.
Prove it to you.
Wisdom 14 save.
On the Ballista Crew. Wisdom.
Um,
Natural 20.
Oh my fucking god.
On your dice.
My dice.
Just to prove it doesn't, like my dice, they're the same as everyone fucking else's.
I got a natural 20 once this year.
Okay, you can have that back.
For an attack roll.
Oh, I just rolled one on that.
Why do you betray me, sir? I just want another nat 20. It's you. It's you.
What's
It's you. You keep
no, he might have fixed it.
Oh, you want me to keep your
Yes,
dice
it's
that rolls nat 20?
It's better in your hands.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's more effective.
He might have cleansed it. It might have just been fixed.
It's fine now.
Okay, good.
Right.
All right.
With that, unfortunately,
Whole person
Xanthius,
does
you
not
reach
work.
up and for some reason, like this, whether it's maybe they've, been around Crownsteel, but your spell, like, you see them kind of seize for a moment and then they scan. And because you've just cast the spell as well, somatic verbal components, they're like, Rowan and Penelope are the only ones who have actions left. I will let you guys take this turn before the guards react, basically.
Do I still make a stealth check or?
you're like,
They're looking at you. They're like,
technically I will let you because you are in the water. You could dive under the water.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. And also, I presume out here is quite dim. Right?
Yes, it is quite dark. So give me a stealth check. Ophelia, they see Ophelia though.
Yeah,
like you were on the thing wrestling their mate. He's just gone in. Even if you press yourself up against the wall, they're going to see you climbing up it.
Okay, I'm gone. I get a 30.
30?
Yeah.
See if they detect you.
Can I? Do I hear this happen?
Xanthias would be like,
all you hear is a.
Can I tell?
Did they get a nat 20?
now it won't be, what did you get?
30.
It won't
get
be
a
a
nat 20.
30, but I did roll a nat 20.
So that one person has rolled. What is it with me and individual?
No, this would be the next guy. This is the other ballista crew that rolled the nat 20.
The amount of people that roll nat 20s against me specifically, and they're just random little chubs.
Can I, if I've heard that shit went down, can I tell Lady Verithir to throw up?
I mean, all you hear is. As I try, because I'm like somatic verbal component.
You don't
Sorry,
need
he's casting
to
a spell.
talk out loud to talk to in your head.
No, it's true. So no action.
I don't know. I'd kind of let this happen.
I think
It's too early.
my charisma is not my charisma. My wisdom is so high that I don't even think to in this exact moment.
Well, Rowan and
Beyond
Penelope,
a-
let's go to those guys. This guy like whips his head around. He's like, huh? And he looks up at where the archer and the ballista crew are. You can also see the ballista crew like looking over. One of them is like pointing like in the direction of Ophelia. They're like pointing somewhere in the ocean because he knows that a spell came from somewhere. But he's just like pointing probably all that. They probably think it's Ophelia doing it. So they're like pointing in Ophelia's direction, like slow-mo, like. What does Penelope and Rowan do?
Team hacking concerns.
Let's pull over the fire.
Brazier.
Brazier.
I don't know if that's going to cause more
It's
chaos.
going to cause quite a bit.
What Rowan would do is watch.
Yeah, well, Ree gets to choose what Penelope does. So
is going to watch for this guard, and if he goes up these steps towards the sound, he's going to follow on behind.
okay, so you want to ready in action. You're going to follow this guy behind if
Yes.
he moves up to investigate. Okay, great. What about Penelope? Can you do anything? But if you want to be like Penelope, don't do anything. You can obviously say.
Yeah, I
this
don't know
stuff
what
as
she can do right now.
well. Sure, she may just she's like, she like clings to
Following
Rowan.
Rowan, yeah.
All right, in that case, a couple of things happen. This guy, 100% Rowan, will go, he'll move his full movement because he's heard a noise. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets to here, which means Rowan,
Heading up the wall.
In which case, I want
would
to
go to, like,
sneak
here?
behind the steps on the left. Yeah.
15. Yeah, I'd say you can get to it. Penelope's going to stay where she is. Can you give me a stealth check, please, Rowan? This guard is alerted, so he will check to see if he can hear you.
That's 30.
All right, he can't. He physically can't. I technically will roll
Might
it.
still be able to temper this failure a little bit.
This guy, the line of sight is just going to clip you, but he's not alerted yet. So, because he didn't make his save. So, passive, you succeed. These two are facing away. I will just quickly make a roll for them. They can't, they can't beat a 30. I don't know why I'm rolling. Yeah, okay. And then this guy is like facing this way. So, technically, I will. No, passive, he can't see you either. All right, yeah, Rowan, you are. Oh, actually. Facing, I'd say he's actually facing more that way. I'm going to be lenient here. I faced him this way.
He also didn't
If he was facing this way,
He's holding a barrel in front of
he is holding a bat. Yeah, all right,
Barrel
okay,
guy.
all right. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Life is barrel.
So that, but it was just to move up behind him. That's it.
My overarching goal is
Yeah.
to follow him all the way to
Okay.
the edge, and then
Okay. Right. A couple of things then happen.
Oh, what does Penelope actually do?
She's not doing
She's just
anything.
hiding.
She's holding,
Okay.
holding her position.
So what's the best way of doing this? Right.
Oh,
these
hang on.
guys.
Can I do? What's the range on it? I'm just having a look. What's the elementalism? 30 foot. I'm just wondering if I can like.
Well, your action was to try and grab the guy, so you wouldn't have another action left.
As
Oh, it's Penelope. Yeah, sure.
What is elementalism?
It's a newer spell. It's basically like a little prestidigitation, but with elements.
Okay.
So it's like you can like make like little motes of flame and gusts of air and stuff like that.
so you can perish the brazier.
Yeah, like embellish the brazier a little bit, like make it like do something crazy.
Like it's caught fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could beckon fire. You create a thin cloud of harmless embers and coloured scented smoke in a 5-foot cube. You choose the colour and scent. You can sculpt element. You can cause dirt, sand, fire, smoke, mist, or water that can fit a 1-foot cube to assume a crude shape, as such as a creature for 1 hour.
What's the range on it? Element?
It is 30 feet.
Can you like dust to the top of the tower?
Would it get up that high?
5.
It won't create enough to
15,
obscure it.
20. Okay. Well, yeah. Well,
It's a 5-foot cube, so it would only fill up one of their spaces, and it's not enough to cause
True.
a full obscuration.
I'm wondering if maybe I could get Penelope to make like a draconic visage in the brazier flame, just to try and like draw the attention of the guards.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
And then move her.
Yeah, maybe move her,
Yeah. Do you want to move her?
move her back where behind
Back
the
here.
boards. Yeah.
Could you make it look like Galvasar?
Yeah. Make it look
Do you know what Galvasar looks like?
I mean,
Well,
based
we
on
know from the
tapestries.
tapestry.
Would
You could use that.
So,
Would
but
Penelope?
Penelope, yeah.
Probably not.
She wouldn't.
But
know.
just a big fiery.
A dragon. She makes like a big dragon
Yeah.
face. All right. Barrel guy is like, huh? There's a big dragon in the fire. Would this guy? Because it's just visual. It's not like a thing.
No.
This guy. All right. I'll check for this guy and this guy. See what they do. No. This guy is too busy with his barrel. He loves his barrel.
He's moving barrels.
He
right
loves
now.
it. This guy, though, is like, what was that? And he will take his 15 feet of patrol turn to basically start making his way towards this. But he's like looking towards this now.
And those two guys, they're having a deep chat.
Yeah, they're like drinking and like having a meal and
They're on
stuff
their
like
break.
that.
What are
like,
they talking about?
what are they talking about? None of you are close enough to hear, actually.
That's good.
That's convenient, isn't it? Right, I've got to think now. So, we've got an archer in the water and the 2 ballista crew who have absolutely seen Ophelia. The truth is, guys, is they would be like, they would shout out. Like, the archer's going to be like, help, somebody's here, they pulled me in. And then the 2 ballista guards are going to point down and be like, we've got an intruder. The ballista cannot reach you because it has like a minimum distance it can't fire at. So the ballista, they basically like pull out short swords. And I would say one of them is going to come down the ladder, and is going to lean over. And at this point, I think, now, some of you are still hidden. The
that's
only
true.
person that is technically now in the combat.
There is 4 of us on this side of the battle, that are potentially able to start luring guards away from Daisy and Gruff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Plausible
So
deniability.
Exactly.
we are going to roll initiative
I don't know these guys.
For everyone.
I'm an
for everyone, and then
Okay.
but you guys are undetected. So basically, if you take actions, if you and Gruff or anybody hidden takes actions, they will have the surprise condition against you. So you'll have advantage against them, any abilities and stuff like that. Right. All right, I've got a lot of initiatives to roll, so I'm going to take yours now, and then I'm going to slowly work through my list. So Daisy,
21.
Xanthias,
6.
Gruffith.
Does the hangover work on initiative rolls?
It is technically an ability check.
Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 minus 2, 17.
17.
Oh.
Rowan.
Yeah, okay.
7.
Yeah, you would get a +1 to it.
So I do get 7 then as well.
7. What's your dex?
You would get 8,
12.
Rowan, because you drank the juice.
Drank water.
No, that's already included.
Oh, is that?
How dexy are you?
0, so you go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Ophelia,
14.
is that with your +1?
Yep.
14.
Oh,
Wonderful.
and Penelope.
Penelope?
Penelope is.
Penelope will go immediately after
yeah,
Ophelia,
she does,
because
Okay, cool.
it's again one less initiative to worry about. Just remember, after your turn,
me.
Right.
Penelope always goes.
Well, while Mark figures out his initiatives,
Yeah, keep them entertained.
keep him entertained. How are we going to solve this one?
What was that?
I was keeping the
always surrender.
keeping Twitch chat entertained
Could just
YouTube
surrender
chat.
and get imprisoned.
That's true. Should we just?
Well, it's only me that they've seen.
It's currently only Ophelia that they've seen.
Okay.
I know you're there, though.
No,
They just
they don't.
can't see you.
No,
Nah, they don't.
they might have thought that Ophelia did because he cast the spell and then got like a 30 on stealth.
Oh,
so
okay.
he
And then I went
water.
so
you guys
far
are running
underwater that I drown.
Cool. So I could just run around and be like, and distract them.
Look at me, look at me, look at me, catch
Someone's
me,
going to punch
catch
you in
me.
the stomach.
Catch me,
I
I'm
fucking
Wrigley.
told you, dude.
I'm going to capitalize on this situation because they're all gathering. The people that have heard the sound are
You are
gathering.
directly behind someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking throw them into the water, and then we can all deal with them water side.
Yeah. It depends. Like, so the ballistic
The more sound that occurs here, the higher chance of more people hearing.
because I'm worried that you being directly behind this guy,
God,
the other ones are gonna
three
see
I've
you.
rolled on this blue
Oh,
dice.
interesting.
That's spooky.
Good.
They're distracted by the flamey
using
thing
your-
right now.
Yeah.
May as well.
I
Why not?
think it's
Apparently,
time-
dice will roll different.
It's better
so-
in your hands.
I think it's time for cutesy kind Penelope to. Does it say go sicko mode on that card there?
Actually, yeah.
It does.
It does say go sicko mode.
And she has like 4 daggers that she
It's
just
crazy.
starts
She can
like
cast
gouging,
large,
right?
And then she can just like squish people.
Yeah, she just.
Amazing.
I'm about to
awesome.
do
Does
some
it?
killing.
Does it have that?
You're about to do some killing. No, that's fine. You can do some killing, but we expect that of you because you're a murderer. But like Penelope, though, we know that this is the snapping point, right? When she just goes feral
Yeah.
and starts tearing out eyeballs and cutting off tongues and shit.
Verthier is there just disapproving, going, I taught her better than this. She's standing going, I don't really like violence.
Yeah. Because it does
That's why I
say
put her.
druid / blood barbarian on there, right?
Or-
Yeah.
She can actually rage.
Good. That's great. Okay, good.
There's
So-
water breather on everyone as well, so you could just swim down and try and drown this guy.
We could just pull them all under. Yeah. That's horrible.
I do need to figure out this archer, and I think I might be the only one that can solve that because they're is me technically right.
Solve that riddle then.
I'll solve that. riddle.
They are. So keep in mind, they're not next to you. I've just put them there.
Yeah, no,
so
I just mean
they're
they
up
are
against the wall.
I'm the one who can sort of.
Ophelia can also like literally look down.
Ophelia's got, I would say, bigger problems.
Daisy's actually the first one up on the initiative order.
I kill him!
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, you have advantage. They are unaware of you, so you have advantage on an attack roll.
Okay.
Now, how are you gonna? Is this like a thrown dagger? Or is this like stab them from behind the arch and then pull their body through?
That's probably what I'm going to do.
Assassin's Creed style.
I'm going to do that, but it's going to be like Nim in Daisy's head going, right, do this now.
It's very much like
it's
this
not-
because this is very
Yeah,
much Nim's
it's not-
wheelhouse at this point.
So it's like Daisy's just doing what?
Like I think like Nim would literally describe like crouch down when he leans out, jab the dagger up, grab the head, pull him
God,
through,
Nim.
like silence him and
Nim's
stuff
a
like that.
warrior.
Yeah, like
Fuck
but
out his
well,
eyeballs.
specifically
Nim's
like
fucked
a
up.
scout assassin, like
like an assassin.
guerrilla warrior basically.
Nim needs
And
therapy.
This is like
Three, two,
a
one, disembowel.
angelic SAS basically. So yeah, give me the with advantage. This is against one of the Reclaimer grunts.
That is a 19 to hit.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Does that hit? I rolled two
does.
12s. That's
It does hit. You do get sneak attack 'cause you have advantage.
Okay.
What is your sneak
unaware
attack
of you.
nowadays?
3d6.
Plus
Oh,
the normal
yes.
My
d6.
normal
So you're doing
d6.
4d6.
Wow.
Plus modifiers.
18?
You wait and like listening, your hands trembling a little bit as the guy kind of like sticks his head out. You jab the glowing blade up, you grab the head. You're not super strong, but with the momentum of him leaning forward, you pull the body through. This guy is dead.
He's done. One down.
I'm happy with whatever else happens now, because that was cool.
Is it worth? Oh, the body's
I'm
completely hit.
traumatized.
I'd say that the body is pulled through. It's going to be very difficult for people to see it. Now, there is one concern, which is you have a couple of people that might see you do it, but it's going to be a tricky roll for him.
One of them's distracted by the water.
One of them is. That's
Give
right.
me a stealth check, Daisy.
The water.
29.
Can they beat that even with a nat 20? They might be able to, because they do have...
El Capitan.
Oh, those. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they might be able to if I spend...
The large lads.
No. So
Kill
you
shot.
you silently pull the body through, body's eradicated. Easy.
Can I then start
that was your
moving?
action.
I want to start moving stealthily along, duck down and
Towards the temple.
towards the temple.
10, 15.
Yeah.
Get about here. Yep, that's your action. So move, action. You've got a bonus action left. You could dash another 15 feet. Just keep in mind that with this guard.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well,
Is there anything else around here that I could use as cover that's like off the map?
I'd say no. I'd say that there's like a little bit of a gap and there's like a big building. So you're currently like in a little alleyway, but there's nothing for you to really hide up against.
I'm gonna.
The sake of Mark can't make the battlefield as big as he would like it to be.
I'm gonna stay where I am just
Alrighty.
now then, and yeah. So I'll just be gradually sneaking my way towards.
Alrighty. That's
pretty good.
I got some bad news for Ophelia. It's the ballista crew's turn.
Okay.
Now, one of them is just going to stay mounted on the ballista and is now alerted. And is going to, the one that's currently on the thing is going to make a perception check to see if it can spot anybody else
Right.
that's moving around. Now, Penelope and Xanthias, can I get new stealth rolls from both of you, please?
Okay. Am I underwater?
Oh my god.
You are, so
Okay,
I will give myself disadvantage on my perception check against you.
Cool.
14 for Penelope.
Only a 14 for Penelope,
Plus pass.
plus the plus 10,
Oh, 24.
24.
Oh, with the +1 from my thing as well.
Yes,
14.
14.
15.
I have disadvantage
15.
because he's
You
underwater.
had
Yeah.
plus 10.
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
know.
Xanthias first.
11.
They do have disadvantage.
Fails. I rolled a 5 and a 1
Oh my
gone.
god.
against Penelope. 1.
Oh,
this dice roll.
good,
That's our
good.
friend.
So the ballista is like looking out, scanning around. There is one right above Ophelia, and he is going to call out, "I've got an intruder here!" And literally pulls out like a throwing axe, and is going to throw a throwing axe at you.
I thought they were going to say, "What was that noise?"
No, they see a spooky lady like.
Have you reattached your hand at this point?
on the wall.
That is only a 12 to hit though.
Yeah, this is.
So the axe flies past, doesn't connect. That is their turn for the ballista crew.
You pray to false gods.
Gruffith,
Hi, I'm an octopus.
you are.
There's a guard above you.
So,
But
yeah,
this is very expertly hidden right now.
I want to try. I don't know how to pan this out, but I was thinking if I could use Ink Cloud. It is an underwater ability, so I don't know how beneficial, how benevolent.
You can use it. Keep in mind that like this, if you just blind the guy, he's gonna go, I'm blind. An octopus just
Blind his
crazy.
mouth.
I would like to try and like I don't know, just like get him to fall into the water, and I'm just trying to figure out like how
Tentacle him.
like tentacle him, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say even if you blind him, he's gonna back up. He's not gonna stumble
Yeah.
forward.
Maybe
Really.
if
You
I
have to just grapple him. I
yeah
think.
try and like tentacle him to like
You can
trip him
certainly
up
try.
into the water.
Yeah.
What's your?
Then I blind him. Well, it's up to I am an octopus, so
Use the octopus's stats.
I could either use a tentacle melee attack roll.
That way, I mean, it would work the same way. So you would still make a tentacle melee attack, and then you would choose to grapple instead of do damage.
Okay.
It would work the same way as with a normal unarmed strike.
As a tiny octopus, that's all I got. So
Yep.
Good luck. You got fate.
We have one fate.
You gotta hit him with the unarmed strike first, and then I get to make the saving throw.
okay.
You could use the fate afterwards.
Yeah, am I allowed
Yeah.
to use the fate afterwards?
Yeah, after the roll, yeah.
Doggy poo.
Yeah, I think that like that's actually it's an incentive to spend it more.
I roll my dice and it bounced.
Exceptionally cocked roll.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tension's killing me.
That was a 12 though.
No,
plus-
in the box. If you're not counting it when it doesn't go in the box.
Count the one on the floor.
7 plus 4.
Is not enough. So this little tentacle like slaps onto his boot. And he
Unless
just
you're
sort of like
fating it.
kicks it away.
You fating it?
Oh, could I fate it?
Yeah, do you want to? So what did you get in total? So
What did I say? 7 plus 4 is
11.
11. Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
You get a 6.
It is just an octopus, though, right? You might not think of
yeah,
anything.
it's all
of
against their AC.
I'm gonna roll it.
you're gonna add the.
No. As in,
No.
like, this is my life.
Okay,
with
cool.
it.
He sort of like looks down. You don't manage to wrap around it, but he looks down and is like, "What the fuck?" Like, and it's just like a kind of like confused, huh? See what happens on the 10th. They are now aware of you. There's unmistakable.
Just sees a little lovable octopus.
Little octopus, yeah, absolutely.
I blink.
Anything else, Gruff, on your turn?
I don't know. Octopuses probably don't blink, but the little gill holes probably go. Boop. And
Anything
that's
else?
it. I'm just adorable.
Ophelia.
I'm gonna have to get this guy. Yeah. What's the best way of taking this guy out? Just throw him into the water again.
Drown him.
Drop them on top of the
Are
other
you both
person.
in the water? No, you're on the wall.
Yeah.
Double concussion.
Yeah.
I am gonna. So I'm gonna actually one thing I'm gonna say because the guard did actively call out. There is an intruder here. This wasn't just a noise. All of the enemies are aware that something is happening here. the guard that you've kind of slapped onto is a bit sort of confused, and he might have to deal with that before he does anything else. But all of the other guards are looking in this direction. Like, they are all like, what the fuck? Like, somebody's attacking, we've got to deal with that. So I will say that, like, literally all of the bad guys are, like, turning around, like, fuck, what's going on over there? This guy, barrel guy, puts his barrel down. This guy turns around. This guy's already made
a serious one. Barrel guy puts his barrel down.
Yeah.
Romance of the century, that.
Oh, but that's only me they've seen so far.
It is. What'd you do, Ophelia?
How do I do this? Okay, I've got a stupid idea.
Okay.
Oh, good.
What'd you do? Hey, we're all about creative ideas.
Here for it.
Oh!
Do it.
Right, Ophelia, because she's the only one they've seen, she's gonna go up the wall, up to this moat of light, and just stand in the light. Oh,
Like up here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm
No, I'm into it. I'm into it.
Yeah, okay.
And she's just gonna proclaim, I am Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood, and I have come to tell you, you all worship a false god. The Grey Father is the only god you should serve. And
into
then
it.
she's just gonna openly just be, I'm fucking here, let's go.
Okay. All of these guards and everything else, they look around, they're confused. There's like a moment of thing. One of these, I would say that maybe this figure over here next to Lady Verathera's cage will look up and be like, an infidel! In the name of the Golden Emperor, kill this one! Bring her down here, arrest her, something! Like calling out to the guards. But they actually, almost in a sense, they're just like, oh, it's some crazy woman who's managed to sneak in here.
And they're not wrong.
Like,
They're not wrong, no.
but they're just like, yeah, they call out like, guards, get her, and like pointing in your direction. But definitely causes distraction.
Do they seem like overly perturbed? But are they just like?
There's definitely a like, how the fuck did she get? Like, the guy, like these guys are like, fucking hell, how did she get in here? Like, there's the kind of like a commotion.
Daisy Gruff, we have I am Ophelia.
I hear it.
Problem.
I hear it.
I would say that's a free. Like, you've used your movement. If you still want to action or bonus action, Ophelia, you absolutely can.
I mean, they're all looking at me. I'm just gonna, can I run back down the stairs and just yeet this guy off the wall?
So you've used your movement action. You could action to dash, but that's going to be
Or maybe-
because you've used your action to move up here.
Backflip away into the night.
Yeah, probably just disappear, I guess. Just go, yes, go back down the wall.
So you want to dash back down the wall?
Oh, do I?
What do you want to do? You got an action. You could attack. I don't know. You want to use a cantrip.
Okay,
you could
but
attack. You
if
could.
you want to go back down the wall, can you cackle like a maniac before you do it so it looks intentional and not cowardly?
With the cape switch.
Yeah.
Oh, can I I don't know. This is silly. I shouldn't have.
Do it. Do whatever you do. I love it. I'm leaning into it.
This is
I
great.
love this.
This is great.
You could climb up on the top of these rooftops if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Whatever
Like, you can
want.
spider climb.
Problem.
Rhiannon, stealth is no longer your
It's not.
problem.
You've got cantrips. You can go for like
free.
this
You're
guy.
Free. You're so free right
I'm
now.
So free.
You can
jealous,
rage.
frankly.
Can I cast Armor of Agathis? but,
Yeah.
like, do it in a way where like Ophelia plunges her nails like under her pauldrons,
Yeah.
and then just like blood just squirts out from her pauldrons.
And creates this like blood armor and
Yeah.
spikes all around you, like, "Rah, look at me, I'm badass.
Yeah. Come and get me.
Fucked.
Cast Armor of Agathis, you get the Armor of Agathis off. That's your turn.
Go off,
Do you want to rage? You want to form a dread?
I love rage as well for fun.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
While everyone's
Probably
like,
gonna take.
you just
Probably gonna take some
tiny-
damage. Might be a good idea. Yeah, might be a good idea.
You see a tiny blonde head move up and go,
All right.
Octopus is like,
Standing on the walls of the Heart of Dharuunax, Sister Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood proclaims herself to all intents and purposes. Lady Verathera in your head, Daisy, Gruff, and Xanthus, should I regurgitate that?
hold on,
I don't think it will
on
be
to
very effective
I think
anymore.
Maybe hold it for now.
Yeah. Well, she will say, yes, I suppose I will do. So after that, this noise, this commotion, does have one unintended thing. Because Sir Eldrac Ignis is sort of awoken from his slightly deteriorated state by the loud proclamation. blinking, sort of looking around. You actually wouldn't see him blinking because he wears a fully like helmed, like full face helm. So it has like a draconic visage on his helmet, like a human element with like almost wearing like a draconic hat, like part of his helmet, like a dragoon. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
And he like comes to this enormous arm, and he looks around, and you can see that the two nearest reclaimers sort of look worryingly in his direction as he's sort of awoken, and he's like, what is happening? Where am I? That's his turn.
Cool.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
The archer down in the water is
Can he
going
swim?
Yes, of course, they can swim. 5, 10, 15,
I
20.
would love that in a fantasy game where it's like, yeah, can he swim?
Does he see me underwater?
This guy is going to put himself up. Give Penelope a stealth check. Roll stealth for Penelope. Rowan, can you also roll for me? Because they are going to have you're going to have an opportunity here.
28 for Penelope.
Okay.
24.
Okay, yeah, that I can't. 24 actually.
Has to roll super.
24, 18 plus 6, motherfucker.
For real?
For real. For real. Yes.
Archer sees Rowan.
I mean, he's kind of stood right there.
He is, and he's very big. So the archer kind of like swims over, like looking around, like, where's that crazy lady gone?
Stalking behind this
Pulls
guy.
himself up. His like arrows, I know.
Do I hear that?
You would hear the splashing of him coming up,
there's
and so
an
you
awkward,
like throw yourself. Well, you tried to hide, right? But he just sees like maybe like a leg or something sticking out.
just
My
Reminder.
loot's just sticking out.
This is Rowan we're talking about, though.
He's gigantic.
Master of stealth.
That's true.
He's done it before.
No, that was the stealth
Damn
roll.
it.
He did a great stealth roll. I rolled
he did,
18
yeah,
plus
no.
6. Sorry.
Rowan's been doing really good with stuff.
He is
well.
going to, not knowing that Penelope is there, finish his movement here.
She could trip him up.
Pull out his bow. Another one calls out, what, here, by the tower. Pulls out his bow.
No.
He is... Rowan, unfortunately, he is not compelled by your lie. I'm going to use his exploit opening ability, one of his three a day to gain advantage on the attack, and he is going to shoot you with his bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
Oh, Rhiannon, this dice is killing me. Look at what I rolled a 1 on my one, but yours is a 13. That's a 19 to hit, Rowan.
Yep.
Take it back, Rhiannon.
I can't.
Would you like it back?
No, it's rubbish.
I'll keep it. It's Rhiannon's slice. If Rhiannon would like to give it to you, she's more than welcome to.
You can have it if you want. It's just rubbish in my hands. It's wasted on me.
Everything's rubbish in you. I mean, sorry.
So here's an interesting thing. So this archer, he has like his arrows seem to have like some sort of coating or thing like wrapped up in them normally, and he has like a fire striker on his belt.
Right.
But because he's fallen in the water, I'm going to say that his fire arrows no longer work.
Good.
It is still 11 points of piercing damage, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, he gets a little bit extra because you are within 30 feet. It's 16
Tell me the
points
extra.
of piercing
So
damage.
5.
It's another 5, yes. So he kind of fires a shot at you as you stumble into it. The guy in front of you whips around, like sees you right behind him. It's like, like pulls his weapon out.
You got me.
Yeah, and there's a big commotion as, they have clearly spotted a few of you now. That is the archer's turn, though, which means we go to...
Penelope's go.
Oh, sorry, yes, Penelope should have gone after you,
all right.
Ophelia, sorry. So she would have acted technically before the archer came around the corner.
Cool.
But we can just say she takes her turn
That's
now.
all right. I don't really know what she would have done, to be honest.
Well, now she can attack.
Got an archer right in front of you, and you're in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Can she use her thorn whip to pull this dude into the water?
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, shit, we need to take a break as well. I got too wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
That's 5 to hit.
We'll do this and then we'll take the break.
23.
23 hits.
Nice.
That archer that just shot Rowan,
2d6 damage.
you're going under.
So that's 7 damage.
7 points of
and he's
damage.
pulled 10 feet closer.
10 feet closer, which will throw him bloop into the water, I would say. Do you want to have her like scoot back a little
Yeah.
bit as well? Because then she can properly
You're
get
in here with me.
Wraps around and throws him into the water, soaking him once again. Great stuff. With that, because that's all Penelope, I think, can do. She can just do the
pretty
one
much,
attack.
yeah.
Just before we take the break, you would hear all of this commotion causes a figure to emerge from the temple.
Oh, shit. So that's your problem, Daisy and Groff.
You see a figure emerge. She is dressed far more resplendently than some of these other reclaimers. She's wearing black and red and gold motif sort of dress. She has this big, long red cape around her shoulders, gold and sort of jewelric armor. But her hair is the thing that strikes you because it is white, black, red, and gold, like streaked through.
cool.
And it is moving around her as if her hair itself is alive. Like it's almost kind of Doc Ocky, Medusa-y, kind of like the hair itself, almost like wants to reach out and grab things or like moving around her. And she looks around and you can see that she's heavily ornamented. She has like a veil over her eyes, painted lips. And the guard next to her is like, High Priestess Ameline, and like just like bows his head like, what is going on? Intruders, deal with them. Sort of gestures in the direction, like as that is where we're going to take our break.
Okay,
as things kick off. But yeah, sorry for the late break. Got wrapped up in this one. But yeah, we will be back in a few moments for part 2. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you in a bit. Goodbye.
Welcome back to part 2, everybody. We are in an intense part infiltration, maybe turned into a bit of a combat scenario now,
Yikes.
as well as our party are attempting to rescue Sir Eldrak Ignis and Lady Verithera from the Reclaimers. They've made their way to the Heart of Dharuunax, their fortress on this great lake, which seems to be the source of the Ash Hills' corruption and blight, thanks to a large pile of Crownsteel. And that is where we begin. In fact, we just had one of the Reclaimers chosen. One of these leader-like characters has just stepped out of the temple and has sort of taken in the scene with disdain, looking around. She, I believe I literally just had her arrive, so it would be her turn. She is going to just sort of look vaguely in Ophelia's direction and see the scuffle going on over there. And she would just say, you, a guardsman, come with me. And she will begin making her way in that direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She will make her way over there. This guardsman will have to follow on his turn. That is going to be her turn. We then jump to, oh god, there's so many initiatives. In fact, it is the captain next to her turn. And he will. Sorry, everybody. I have a lot of things.
There's many boys here.
I've got a lot of boys. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He would also notice that Sir Eldrak is sort of waking up and is sort of a bit concerned with that. And then he will use his Defiant Charge ability to take the dash action as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, they
making
are
his way over.
very close.
And then he will call up to the figure. Oh no, he can't take 2 bonus actions this turn. So that is going to be. Interesting. So they would appear from there. He will use. I will spend a fate point to use his reinforcements ability, and he will summon.
A dragon.
A big. In fact, I left my spare minis on the other side. I have to go and fetch them. I'll be back shortly.
If they're not on the table, they don't exist, Mark.
No, that's not
Same with dice rolls.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring them with me.
What did he roll on D6, did you see? He rolled 5.
Fuck's sake.
So is he bringing in 5 boys, or is it halved?
He's bringing in 5 boys.
2.5 boys.
2.5 men.
No, he's bringing in 5.
Oh, he's got
2 men and a
fistful.
baby.
He's got a fistful of dudes.
men.
Fistful of men.
Wish that were me.
Appearing at the edge of the battle map,
Oh, way over
3
there.
more guards will appear. That is his once use ability. That is the captain's turn. We then go down to, God, there's so many initiatives here. He was at 9. Oh, the 2 7s. Xanthius.
Me.
It's your turn, followed by Rowan.
Wunderbar. I will crest from the water and say, I am Xanthid. No, I don't. I am going to cast, I'm going to use that spell scroll, because I was thinking of using it on Rowan, but Rowan is in a spot of trouble, RN, and also far away from me.
So you cast Fly upon yourself.
I am casting Fly uponst my bonds.
Alrighty. You were about 25 feet away from the edge of the map, so where would you like to go? You have 60 feet of fly movement.
So that is a concentration spell, yes?
Yes.
Great. That's not going to fuck me up in the future. So, and that's a full action to do as well. I'm trying to think, like, what can I do with a bony action?
Get yourself some runes.
I could get my... Well, that's a sorcery thing to do that.
Oh.
I'm thinking I might just...
Zip, zip.
Zip, zip.
Where would you like to go?
That archer's going to see me, though, right?
Everybody is... You've just flown up, like...
I haven't flown...
But no, you've risen out of the water and you've cast a
fly,
spell.
That's it so far.
Yeah.
Could I,
So,
like...
Matt, you've got to keep in mind that you are, like, in the water, pulling a scroll out. Blah, 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 and then vroom.
That's true. I did say aglig, blah, 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 blah. I want to fly up to the if I can get basically next to this ballista guy.
Yeah.
I want.
Do you want to be next to him or do you want to be up in the air above
I want to
him?
be like right in his face because he.
Oh, okay.
Has he got like a ranged weapon? I can't remember what it was.
No, he doesn't. He's got like a
Giant
short
ballista.
sword, but he does have a ballista there.
Yeah.
That's not.
I want to be next to this dude. And I can't really do a huge amount else yet. So just get up in this guy's grill, TBH. I know that puts a sorcerer right next to a sword guy.
Okay.
But
That all you
is there a way I can like stop if he tries to start using a ballista? I like no.
Yeah, I'd say that like whilst you're like interfering it, like because you can kind of he can't turn it that a certain way now, right? Like
I wanna
would say
tussle
that
with
he's
this.
unable to use the ballista as long as you are there threatening him.
That's
if you're
kind of my
incapacitated or like he can move around without
Kick me off the tower by that point anyway. So
Yeah, probably.
that's what I do. And
Anything else on your turns then?
that's all. So that's all I wrote.
All right.
Me being Xanthius.
All right, Roman.
The person up the steps hasn't seen me, right?
Yes, they have because the archer called out there's someone here and shot you, and they turned around and was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you've been spotted at this point. So assume that if you've been spotted, enemies can see you.
Okie dokie. I'm going to...
Here it comes, big plays.
Here it comes. Big plays.
Watch this.
I'm going to fucking barrel into this guy and push him up the stairs with me. So it's going to be a grapple up the stairs.
Okay. Well, you need to see if you hit him first.
Yep.
Unarmed strike.
Yep. Just strength, right?
So it's an unarmed strike to attack him to see if you hit him first.
Yeah, but watch this though.
That's an 8.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. He, like, definitely moves to the side.
I like trip on a step.
Do you add strength to it or?
Yeah, +1.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's an unarmed
an
strike.
attack.
It's an unarmed strike attack.
It should be. It should be in the list.
I mean, keep what you rolled.
12.
Yeah, still not enough.
okay.
But
Shame.
just do it properly in the sense that it's an unarmed strike and then you do a thing. But yeah, unfortunately, not enough.
Well,
So you rush up. That was your action. You've still got like, I'd say you've moved round. You are on these steps here.
I'm going to...
You've got a bonus action.
Gonna bonus action, look up at Ophelia, who is silhouetted by this light, and give a little wink and say, I like this. Great job. What you're doing is kosher.
I'm a big fan.
Kosher.
What's kosher in this universe?
What is kosher?
I don't know, I read it somewhere. You get bardic inspiration,
Oh, thank you.
because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, that's
So you get a D8 to stuff.
Cool. Thank you very much.
End of turn.
That is as much as I can do.
Okay. At the end of that turn, appearing from this building,
The northwestern building.
arrives. Yes. This figure is a tall, golden dragonborn, draconic-looking dragonborn. They have... Dragonborn don't normally have wings. This one has Crownsteel, with like the mutation of wing-like protrusions from his back. and he's carrying a sword that is glowing with like a golden flame.
Oh, boys.
As the chosen Neris
I think so.
arrives.
Maybe we surrender.
Yeah.
Sure, you can surrender.
Maybe I'm just going to be an octopus. Maybe that's just me.
Arrives. It is his
I'm
full
just
turn
not seeing
because he has to like leave his whatever he was doing, but it is his full turn to arrive.
Wait, do I-
What is going on out here?
Nothing!
Intruders.
Go to
A test of the Golden Emperor's justice. And that is going to be his turn. After that, the priest woman will go.
This is what you could be.
That is aspirational.
Goals.
Final form.
That honestly, that fills me with hope. Everyone else is scared right now, but I'm like,
Okay.
hello. Oh boy.
When did the grunts go? Oh, sorry, the grunts actually go before the priest. So a bunch of these like grunts are going to move up. This guy's going to move up next to the chosen.
There's a
Barrel guy. He puts his barrel down.
God. Who is he without the barrel?
It's just
I
a
don't
man.
recognize it.
It's just a man.
I never saw that guy on the map.
Who the fuck is that?
Where'd he come from?
10.
The kick-ass looking dragon with Crownsteel wings.
Yes.
Does he have
Dragonborn.
Does he have a rod?
He does, yes.
him
Both
and
him and the prophetess, high prophet, high priestess, high prophetess, Amelin, both have rods that you can see sort of
The
on
two
their
rods
waist,
we
still
need
like wrapped into their
to
belt.
get rid of that force field.
Yes.
Great.
These guys have just arrived. I'm not going to activate those guys, but yeah, basically all the grunts are in this process of moving up. Rowan, the guy that was you tried to shove up the stairs, is going to turn around.
Sorry about that.
What about the grunt that I'm just slapping?
Yeah, standing beside.
Oh, I'll get to him in a minute. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, he's got something going on.
Right, the balliste crew and the grunts. So let's do Rowan. Grunt against you first.
Yeah.
He's just going to try and strike you with his weapon. Oh, that's only going to be 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'll do it.
oh, that's a problem.
Only a 12.
That is going to be 8 points of damage. The heavy cudgel slams into you. Xanthius.
Hey, what
Ballista
up?
crew is going to try and stab you with their short blade.
I'm afraid he misses.
17.
He hits.
That is going to be 6 points of damage and a concentration check, please.
Yeah. If I lose
DC 10.
DC 10 concentration.
You're not in the air right now. So
I'm not in the air now, but I do have a +7.
DC 10.
Yes.
13.
All right, you pass. And then Ophelia.
The scroll. I guess
Yeah.
you do.
That is a 14 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. That is going to be 5 points of damage. Halved, so 2 because you're raging.
And he also takes damage because of armor of Agathis.
Oh, that's very true. I forgot about that. How much?
Level 1, so that is
Should be
5 cold
yeah.
damage.
5
yeah.
points of cold damage. All right. Yeah, he's like, he doesn't really understand this blood armor, goes to stab you with a short blade, and then the blood armor shatters into his face. As the armor, but the armor is gone now, right? Because it was 5 temp HP, I think you got from it. Also, don't forget, vitality potions, bonus action, drink on your turn. If you want.
Shit, I was meant to do that before we even started.
Oh, it's a shame.
I did notice that I kind of
me.
said to everyone, and then
nobody did it.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's gone.
So it's 5, so you lose, but you don't take any actual
I
damage
was
from it.
doing the.
Actually, no, because it was halved, so you would only take 2 of the temporary HP.
Okay.
So you still have 3 temp HP left, which is really funny that a barbarian can have temporary HP because then you half it every time.
Oh, yeah.
Against it. Octopus.
Hi.
What's your AC, Octopus?
20.
20. Is it? I don't think it is.
12.
12. This guy just tries to boot you. He's just like, oh, fuck, and tries to boot this octopus.
He's gonna get a fright when that turns into a lion.
He does hit 15. How many HP does an octopus have?
20.
20? Oh, this is a normal.
Wow.
I don't think it does.
Doesn't.
No.
No, it's a tiny creature.
That would be 6 points of damage.
Which direction is he booting me?
Well, if you turn back into a gruff, you don't fly anywhere.
He boots the octopus.
The lion man. As the lion man appears next to him, but yeah, he's just like, what the fuck? Tries to boot you away.
Do I get to do my reaction before he before I don't know.
Well, actually, yeah. What's the reaction say?
says reaction ink cloud once a day. Trigger: a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of the octopus while underwater. So,
I would also say you would have had to have done it at the
Response,
end of its
yeah.
turn when he came up to you. Yeah. So no,
wanted to-
unfortunately
I
not.
just wanted to.
Oh, sorry.
One thing I wanted to do.
Oh, sorry. What a shame.
all right.
What a cruel dungeon master.
I know, so mean.
So mean. But yeah, he boots you and you come out of octopus form. Don't forget, if you had any extra damage, it flows over. Currently still. I'm still using old rules for that. So that is all of the grunts' turn. Nobody else is doing anything. They're all just moving into position.
I just turned this octopus into a lion with my foot.
Oh God!
Just looks in absolute terror.
Come here, let me kick you in the face. That's what you turn
The
into.
priest, who is this lady here, is going to look over to chosen prophetess. Prophetess, let the golden emperor shield thee. And it's going to cast Shield of Faith on her. Give her a +2 AC.
What a simp.
Big simp. Big simp.
It's a concentration spell.
It is.
Around,
It is.
Big old
we can't
simp.
get rid of it by hitting that person.
If you want to, Tom, I can give you the rings if you want to ring people up, although you'll have to lean quite far, so maybe don't bother.
Ring boy.
Ring better.
What a simp.
And then with 100, I mean, Gruff has just appeared there.
Just exploded.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna they cast this on their thing, and then they're gonna look over. And then another intruder. They've snuck into the pond, to the pool, the Crownsteel pool, and they will cast a cantrip upon you, Gruff.
Watch out.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Doesn't
That was
hit.
with his dice as well.
Doesn't hit.
Not with my dice.
Does.
Which cantrip are you tripping me with?
Well, it's their version of Firebolt. So
cool.
it's a D10.
So
10 plus.
10 minimum.
16 fire damage.
I'm in water.
You are stood in a pool of water, yes.
Does
If you were underwater, you would get resistance.
does swimming in but I'm wet. Does swimming through the pool
Yeah.
in the Crownsteely pool up
Yeah.
through the Crownsteel, did that do anything to me?
Did you drink it when you were swimming? Then
I
no.
rubbed it a little bit. Okay.
All right, 16 fire damage.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Nice. With that, that is the end of a very long turn one.
Oh my god.
Smells like wet fur in here.
It does. So we jump back up to the top, and I believe it is Daisy.
Oh Christ, everything's not where I want it to be now.
everyone's looking away from you, if that helps.
Oh, I'm aware
kill
of
shot.
that. But I don't know how much longer I can keep. No, because that woman's not looking away from me.
Team kill shot, activate.
Do you want to pass me another concentration ring? I'll whack it on you.
On me?
Yeah.
Good point. Can I get a four-way split of all the teams? Kind of like a Ocean's 11 style thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
It
Dun,
kicks in.
dun, 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 dun. I got Cowboy Bebop in my head. Not Ocean's.
That also wasn't Cowboy Bebop.
I
theme
just
you were
heard
doing.
countdown.
Yeah, it was. It was Let's Jam.
I just heard
It was
countdown.
not. It was countdown. You were doing.
not
You did
Countdown.
countdown, dude.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
Yeah, that's tank.
Yeah.
Can I move?
I didn't do that.
You absolutely. I'm checking that board.
Sure. I know what I did. Yeah, this one's a bit hard to see the squares on.
Where are you trying to get to?
While you have a thing, I'm just going to remind. So after Daisy, it's Ballista Crew, then Gruff, then Ophelia. The Gruff and Ophelia are next up on deck player-wise.
Can I
Yes.
go to here with my movement,
Yes.
shoot a dagger at this guy who doesn't know I'm here,
Yes.
and then use dash to hide
Yes.
behind
Yes, you can.
the...
Yes. Yes.
That's why.
Yeah, because it's at the end of your turn you need to be hidden. All right,
would
so
like to do
yeah,
that.
so you get advantage because the guy's unaware of you.
The guy that was just stomped on Gruff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
Hits. Sneak Zack.
Okay. What?
No, it's just exciting.
Oh, I thought you had something.
No, it's just exciting.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I rolled 3 1s and a 2. Are you shitting me?
That I checked the rules the other day. That actually counts as a triple crit if you roll the same number 3 times on
picking my
d6s.
That's awful.
It's like a slot machine.
Yeah.
Like pick one.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. That's
Not enough to kill him, unfortunately. Leaves him very wounded, but not enough.
Can you finish that one off?
Well, you could, instead of dashing to hide, you could throw your second dagger and try and maybe see if you can do enough damage to finish him off. That would leave you exposed.
I don't want to leave myself exposed. I want to hide.
right, okay.
Because I want them to not know.
Still give me a stealth check. He's going to get a check because he gets stabbed in the back by saying he's going to whip around. Oh! But you're probably going to succeed on this.
You're also like way behind a big building.
32.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking see anything. It's just like, like, they're, Captain, the chosen. They're in the wall. He's like, looks back at Gruff. Did he somehow do this to me? Like, but you are
Make
currently.
it look convincing.
Yeah, I'd say that right now. Yeah, they is unaware of you, Daisy. But yeah, unfortunately, like
That's okay. I'm
not
still
far
hidden
off from
for
killing it.
another turn,
Absolutely.
though. So I'm gonna just use. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I kind of want to move around to this part. Like, basically, I'm sneaking around this bit.
Remember, if you're stealth, you go half speed, so you'd only get to the
I'm
corner.
here.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. I am where I was.
Alrighty. In that case, up on the top right, the Ballista crew. This is this grunt and this grunt here. Xanthias. In fact, actually, no. I think I did them on the grunt's turn. So I'm actually gonna.
Yeah, I got
Is it not my
ready.
turn? No.
There was the
believe
Ballista
how
crew,
those
but
dice
I
have
fucked up the
gone.
initiative order, so I'm not going to do that. So
Jesus,
yeah, Gruff,
still here.
then Ophelia.
Hello. Can I cast Armor of Oak and Thorn?
Bonus action, summon the
then-
armor of Oakenthorn.
I'm going to start to move away from the grunt next to me.
Attack of opportunity. A 14
Does not
does
hit.
not hit. Where would you like to go?
So, as I go there, before I move out of range, I can't quite see if it is within range, but I would like to cast Moonbeam. Where the fuck is the range on Moonbeam? Oh, it's 120 foot, so...
Yeah, it's a long way.
Do you have your little thing for it?
No, you took it away from me.
Did I?
Yeah,
Where did you put that?
I don't know why.
Why?
Probably abusing it or something.
Let's do.
It's a 5-foot cylinder,
Yeah.
and I'd like to cast it on
5-foot cylinder.
the lady who's casting Shield Diophathy.
This one.
Yes. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
15.
On the Reclaimer Priest.
Nice.
+4. Fails on the Moonbeam
Nice.
saving throw. So do some
Yeah.
damage.
So I do some damage.
2d10.
2d10. 1.
Looks like a 20 to me.
It's a 9 and a 4.
13.
Nice.
And then as
And then
I'm
concentration check for Shield of
Yes.
Faith.
That'll be a 10.
DC 10 does succeed.
Yeah.
As I'm backing up, can I shout out, Sir Eldrak Ignis, remember your vows. Lady Emberissa needs you.
Okay, where are you moving to?
I want to just use my full movement, so 35 foot, to kind of move back towards that large statue around the back of the.
So you can go 5, 10, 15. You got 15 feet of movement?
And then I'm guessing that's a large statue. I can't really kind of. Go
Oh yeah, it
through
blocks movement. You can't
Yeah.
move over it or anything like that.
Do I get cover from the pile of Crownsteel between the?
Yeah, I'd give it to some of them. Yeah, this
yeah.
guard won't you?
Yeah, not the guards,
or
but
these
the,
guys, but these guys. Yeah, you'd have cover. Yep.
The what do they call them? The
Chosen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
That's me.
That's you done. In response, Sir Eldrak, like, who's still coming to, but he's like, my oath. You, who are you? Who are you? What is going on? These fools, and you can see he begins like flexing against the chains. We'll see what happens on his turn, though. It's his turn to break it free. But he looks around, like whips his head around, and it's muffled through the helmet, Gruff. But he's like, who are you to give me such commands? Did you say anything?
Oh, I'm a messenger of Lady Emberissa.
Very well. Ophelia.
Yeah, Ophelia will attack this grunt in front of her.
Yes.
Let me show you the power of the House of Blood. Blood. And, blood. Yeah. Let's go.
We reckless in? We not reckless in?
Natural 20.
Just as you were talking about
Oh.
it. Now,
Which dice?
do you have any blood points? Because you did take some damage, so you would have gained a
I'll
blood
have
point.
one, yes.
So remember, because you can, if you spend it now, you get the crit effect on
Sure,
it. Just a
fair enough.
reminder.
Yeah. So I'm gonna reach up with
Going up
veracity.
to a bloints. Like
D6.
really loud. Blood points.
Points!
So D8 max.
So D8 veracity max, so 8 plus a
8.
D6 max if you're spending a bud point.
Yeah, so 14.
So 14 plus another D8, another D6 and your modifiers.
Another D8, another D6. Okay.
These are rare. Well done, Reese.
We got there! We
Four on the
did it!
D6,
So 18,
and then a 7 on the D8.
25 plus your modifiers,
So 2 plus another 1 plus 2, 2 plus 2, another 4,
29.
29.
29.
29. Do you want to sucky or are you gonna with all veracity or anything?
Oh, I need 2 right
Sure,
now.
okay, in that case-
Send the message.
You slash Alucard style with the rapier, slits across his throat, blood sprays all over you. This guy is
And
toast.
she does it lit up so that everyone can see it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, you just watch as this arterial spray as this
like a
guard goes down.
Will Ravengard level of intro from Baldur's Gate when he just jumps down. You
the
come
blade
out,
of frontiers.
Theo would be De La Rosa, and then you just demolish
Theo
this
would be proud.
goodness, dude.
Anything else on video and chat? That was just your action. You got movement. You got bonus action.
Should I have to move up to the guy on the ballista to help Zan? Try and action dash
15,
up.
20, 25, 30. So if you can get to the base of it,
Yeah.
and then on your next turn, because you don't have a dash,
Oh, yeah, I don't have a
unfortunately,
dash, yeah.
the next turn you can easily
next
go
to
up.
the guy that Rowan is.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
move up next to them. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're basically on here. He's like round the corner. He gets a
Yeah.
bit of cover from you, but okay. So you like rush towards the tower. Amazing, perfect. Right after Ophelia's turn,
Penelope.
it is Penelope. Good, well remembered. She's in the water next to this archer. She's like,
Just pulled this archer down,
How does
yeah.
Penelope feel about violence? Is she
She is willing to like fight to protect people she cares about. She's not Lady Verathera. She's not a pacifist. She will fight to
Probably not to
protect
kill.
people. She probably wouldn't kill. Yeah, she'll probably do like non-lethal, but she will like try and damage them and knock them out and stuff.
so?
It's fine. I feel
Would
like
she-
you just come along and go, lethal now.
Yeah. Could she cast Entangle on this archer next to her?
Yeah.
While they're underwater.
Yeah.
I would say that like because it's plants and stuff, like he would still be able to like she would not kill him. She wouldn't like let him drown. She would like hold it so he's
Yeah.
like heads above water.
Just that she can be like, ah, and then run away.
Yeah, absolutely. So I believe Entangle is I've got to look it up here.
Saving throw.
Yeah. One action strength save.
Strength saving throw. Perfect. Thank you very much for looking that up.
That's all right.
On the archer. Oh, strength's not the best. 9 fails.
Nice.
Strength. Cool.
So he is restrained.
I imagine they're going to be there for a while with their low strength as well. I think it's a strength every time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's concentration as well on Entangle. So yeah, do you want Penelope to move?
Yeah, can Penelope move back towards the brazier, like just hide behind these rocks?
25, she can get to there with her movement.
Yeah.
He does still get an opportunity attack, but it's with
That's fair.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
2, he's gonna fail.
Okay. Cool.
Great.
First, straight away, 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, she wraps him up. It's like seaweed and kelp and things, and it like wraps him up, and he's like just barely got his head above water so he can breathe. And you just hear this like, I'm sorry, but here, and then blah, 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 like little leggies kicking away. Blah, 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 and she flees away. Anything else?
I think that's her.
Alrighty, after them, it is Lady Verathera's turn. So, sensing that this is all going crazy, Lady Verathera will just like, you see her like, her mouth almost takes a slightly more draconic scaled hue, and she just, and just all of a bunch of Crownsteel falls out of her mouth and just piles on the ground. Not loads of it, but like, quite, large raw chunks of it, basically, clearly from some hidden part of her body. One of the benefits of being able to change her shape, she's obviously, created some extra place where she could hide this, look like she's eating it, right?
Pelican.
So she kind of hawks it all up inside the dome, but she just looks and it's just like, I'm sorry, there's not much else I can do until I'm free. But unfortunately, that's all she can do.
She's like in the bubble, like, anyone?
I did my bit.
Eldrak Ignis.
Chained up Eldrag Ignis, though, right?
Hopefully, can he break through?
He might
He is going to attempt to break his chain.
We want him to.
Because of his Crownsteel element, he's going to have advantage on strength checks.
At least for a bit.
14.
Oh.
is not enough, but you can see the metal and it's the stone almost, like, especially around that big, muscular, like, corrupted arm. Just, he's just like, how dare you imprison me? How dare you imprison a Knight of the Vale? And he's, like, stretching against it. He is, very close. He was 19. DC's 20 to me.
So close.
Fair enough.
I could add a fate.
You could add a fate.
I'm gonna spend one of my DM fates, and it will automatically succeed, but I'll roll it anyway. 3.
Yeah!
You watch.
Yes!
And he just looks around. He holds out his regular hand as the halberd flies up into his hand, and you see it kind of ignites on fire. But there is Gruff. You're the closest one. He is struggling. You can see that his eyes glance back towards the pile of Crownsteel as well.
To wisdom.
He like looks around it and he like almost is like fighting with his back to it. He doesn't like move away. He doesn't like step forward. It's his full turn pretty much to break out anyway. But like he summons this, and he will look at the chosen, the priest, and the guard in front of him, and he Oh no, it's an action to break free, so he can't attack this turn. He can't do anything this turn. Nearly.
But they are hitting themselves.
You do see, like, the priest is like, Vessel, please, no, like, we are really trying to help you ascend. You will be greater than anything. And you see the chosen, like, Vessel, you do not understand the power. We are trying to help you. He's like, you imprison me like a dog? Yes. And he's pissed. But they're pleading with him, desperately trying to calm him down. But you're not sure if that's going to have much effect.
A dragonborn in chains.
The old archer down here, who is currently restrained. Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
It's a fail. 12. Just barely failed.
Can't do shit.
It's just restrained.
Not underwater though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that they can't pull their bow. I'm gonna say that like they just can't really do anything at this point, right? Because you guys need all the help you can get.
Yeah. Just give us this little crumb. Give us this little crummy.
I'm joking.
It's not wrong.
A little crumb from the DM.
High Prophet Amelin, the chosen, will once again just be like, please, Vessel, you could be so much more than what you are now. Not a mere knight, you would be a god. Please, let us deal with these intruders, and then we will discuss the matter of you being here. We only use the chains for our protection. And then we'll point and just be like, guards, deal with these intruders. Do not let them get close to the vessel. And we'll look around, and within 60 feet of her, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We'll be able to kind of catch it about here, I would say. Ophelia and Rowan, she will reach up, and from the cavern ceiling, a rain of fire shall fall down. Dexterity saving throws from you both, please.
Does that also hit her, man?
Yeah. She don't know.
Two of her gods.
Yeah, she seems like that kind of person,
Yeah.
you know?
She's got that
Fail.
energy.
You do get danger sense. You get advantage. He
CEO
fails.
energy.
I got a 7.
Be purified in flame, my soldier, she calls out. And
Yes.
This guy is like,
I
he's
will.
like, you can see he's in pain, but he's like, yes.
Oh my god.
Come!
I didn't say it. You guys said it, not me. I'm being very careful about not saying that anymore. What do we get on our dex saving throws?
17.
17 is a success.
7.
Is a fail. The guy also failed. That is going to be 8 fire damage, 4 fire damage to Ophelia.
Drink from a healthy potion.
That is her action.
If you survive.
She will
Let it
placatedly maybe back away from Sir Eldrick a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit of scooch up.
She's just gonna scooch away a little bit just there, maybe.
Wade.
Just like pleading.
Wade of whistle.
Did it whistle?
What are you going to use?
This captain over here, he will immediately He will call out a battle cry using his one true day ability. He raises his sword. Come for the Golden Emperor! And all allies within 30 feet, which is going to be all of these guys around here,
You
get
just did the
advantage.
exact thing that you said you weren't going to say.
What?
You said you want to avoid yes, come, but then you said come for the Golden Emperor.
You just shouted it really.
You guys! You always
Got
throw
to
me
his
off.
head.
All of his allies within 30 feet gain advantage on attack rolls until the start of his next turn, and then he is going to rush in. Poor old Rowan. But you are the closest target.
Whoa. Who's scared me?
And he's going to make an attack against you, a strike attack. Natural 20.
God, really?
Oh my god!
Well, Mark, I've got 6 HP, so
Well,
you could
Yeah, he's been
outright
hammered.
kill me.
What about you've got reduction, right?
I do have stones and
you
Dior.
do. 2d8, 16.
Jesus.
Luckily bad damage on that second one. That is 23 points of damage.
You're not outright.
Not outright. Do you want to try and reduce it?
Even if I got 12 off, I'm still down.
Still down.
Is it 1d12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will just.
Is it plus anything? Is it just 1d12? It should be plus
it's
something.
plus. Good point.
It's probably not enough, but just for future
2.
reference.
It's plus
yeah, okay,
2, so I can get
yeah.
14 max.
Sure.
What was that?
Something fell off somewhere in here.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, he just moves up and knocks Rowan down with a strike.
Cool.
Nice.
Shit.
I sound like the drums in Dune as I knock into all these barrels.
Xanthius.
Hey, what up? So the shove action,
Yes.
it says that they make a strength save against what?
Is that on following the new rules under unarmed
This
strike?
is just on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
It's still part of an unarmed strike, so,
Yeah, so you have to
it's
hit-
one of
Oh, I
the three
see.
things you can do.
Yeah.
So you do the unarmed strike, you can either damage, grapple, or shove.
Unarmed strike is not fantastic for me. But I don't really have any other way of really pushing.
Have like a thunder wave or
I don't have Thunder Wave. I have Earth Tremor, which would prone them, but
it's not enough.
they'll just be laying down at the edge. Unless
Push 'em.
can
after
I guess it's still a shove, right? Sorry?
This is Sparta.
I think I might have to do the shove action, yeah.
It'd still be an unarmed strike.
Still an unarmed strike, which is an amount that I simply cannot find here, but I will roll a d.
Basically, your strength plus your
You
proficiency.
use fate.
I'm going to use a fate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm absolutely using a fate on this. No,
So this is to see if you hit him.
yeah.
Wow, nat 1. That's fun.
Oh.
That's so fun.
Or 4 before I do the rest of the stuff. So I go to kick him. I go right past him. I go down myself, I suppose.
Luckily, you're flying, so you just hover back into place.
Shit!
Unfortunately, yeah, this guy's just waiting for the kick, almost expecting it, knowing that he's on a big tall tower, and just dodges to the
Right.
side.
I push with my hand. He won't budge. I grab his collar. I dragon breath in his face then
Okay.
with a bonus action.
Alrighty.
So he makes a dexterity saving throw. 15.
4 fails.
2d6 damage. Hell yeah. 3.
What is with dice today?
3 damage.
Fuck.
3 damage. 3 damage.
3 damage.
3.
Kind of like burp, and it's really spicy, and he's like, oh!
When you eat some of like the buldak
Yeah.
like noodles.
Bit of smoke comes out of your nostrils.
Oh my god.
So much strain.
We're so good at this.
Mark! Ow!
No, I mean, I've given you the tools. Like, what do you want from me?
He's burning now, at least.
Is it?
Yes, he does take the burning
He's
condition.
burning.
So he's on fire.
Ring better.
Anything else on your turn? You've got movement.
I do have movement.
You can fly away.
Could do.
Do you get an attack opportunity?
I'm not going to.
No.
No.
Okay.
Because if I'm 5 feet away, I'm off the tower. He might
You
hit
can
me.
fly.
I can fly, but he might
but if
hit
he
me.
hits,
I might break
then he's
concentration.
then he's
So my
in the
turn will amount to, and then fall into the ocean.
All right.
to a
Well,
lake.
unfortunately, it then goes to Rowan. Death saving throw time. Easy. Nat 20. Watch this.
Here
Nat
it comes.
Here it comes.
Watch this fucking drive. Nat 20.
Every time. Yes. Every time it works. 30% of the time. you're prone.
Has any show ever had as many nat 20 deaths in it?
He is risen.
A disciple.
It's not even just that we roll a lot of them, it's we call them every time. It's not just we roll them, it's watch this drive.
If you call everyone.
It feels like we roll them without calling them, and it doesn't happen. But when we roll a death saving throw and go like, watch this drive, it is every time. Anyway, 1 HP, it's your turn. It's the start of your turn, Rowan.
I disengage and sausage roll to the water.
You crawl. Do you want to stand up?
Yeah. Oh my god. So you're next to the archer.
Do you want to get in the water?
Yes.
You want to get in the water?
Okay. Sink like a stone.
Just panic rush.
So that would be your action and your movement. You've still got bonus action left. Get yourself some temp HP. You could use a bardic.
I'm gonna quaff that.
Sure. 2d4 plus 2. You can roll it. I don't care.
I don't care.
It's temp HP, but hey, better than nothing.
5.
5? 5 temp HP is better than
That's
1
5
normal
times
HP.
what my normal HP is right now.
Amazing. The captain is like, ha, yes, I've struck one down, and then looks down as you're like, he's just he's like, I thought I killed him.
Splash in the water.
What did he just? All right, well, that is Rowan's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a boy. What a guy.
All right.
When he gets the hit, I sausage roll.
Neris will fly.
The what, sorry?
Chosen Neris, the Flame Sworn.
I don't like him.
He's got a Dark Souls name.
Neris.
Neris.
Neris. Neris.
Neris.
So 5, 10, 15.
Health bar just appeared at the bottom of the screen, guys.
Uh-oh, is that Ophelia?
How many pips underneath?
What was your pathetic god called again? As he's going to attack Ophelia. I'll use a new d20, shall I? Shall I use this one? Would you like to give me one?
That one historically rolls.
Would you like to give me a different one?
You can have.
What does the Neris D20 look like?
I've got a good one somewhere.
Spiky.
Somewhere.
Oh, I'm going to use this one if you. I'm done. I'm done waiting.
Neris's D20 looks like a D18.
Rhiannon, you have too much stuff.
I'm going to roll.
Just roll the dice.
I have this one.
Oh, would you like me to use that one?
It's got skulls in it.
No, it doesn't. That's just glittery one.
All right, strike
the
attack.
cocaine
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ow.
9 points, so 4 damage to you, slashing damage, and you gain a stack of auric fire. As his golden sort of glowing sword hits you, it kind of encases you in this glittery golden aura. You'll find out what that does later. And then I will spend 1 fate point to activate his Voice of Gold ability, and he will command the ballistae crew above to make an attack against Xanthias. Ha! That is an 11 to hit, though.
Does not hit.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, yes, chosen! Swings at Xanthias, you just sort of dodge back, flying in the air.
You motherfucker. You gold dragonborn Crownsteel wearing motherfucker. That's
So,
my whole
This guy
thing.
does not appear to be wearing any crown
wearing.
steel, but those wings
He
look...
takes the bandit. I've got
this,
thing
coming
right
down
He
here.
does that, and he's got like a bigger one.
Yeah.
But
have
the
a big
wings are of the same, like your hand, it's made from that black, kind of golden, kind of corrupted flesh.
Bitch ass bitch.
That's my
Bitch ass
whole
bitch.
thing.
That is his full
And
turn.
he can fly?
Oh no, he's got a bonus action.
Are you copying him or is he copying you?
He's had it for longer.
He looks up at you, Xanthias.
Oh.
Get over here. You make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Yes.
I prefer him.
He seems cool.
As he whips out with like a chained kunai
this is-
dagger.
Yes. Strength saving
throw, please.
Plus
Oh, we're so
1.
boned.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Ping! You just like with your corrupted hand, just knock it away.
Deal with you in a second.
Yes.
Oh, as I survey the battlefield and lock eyes with Crownsteel, I suppose.
Nice. So who's burning? This guy because you breathed on him, right?
Yeah.
5 damage, 5d6 damage, 4 points of damage.
He's
to that
burning
one.
so much that he's running around.
Definitely does not seem to like being on fire. Like, I wouldn't. No.
Who does?
Any of the other grunts
Brave of him to
under
say.
any other effects? No, they're not. Right.
Oh, Moonbeam.
She's
not a grunt. But yeah.
She is not taking that. She goes next, so she will take damage. She's going to move out of it at the end of her turn, but she'll take damage at the end.
And then he moves it back on.
And then he will move it back up. These grunts back here are just going to move 5.
Oh yeah, the summoned lads, the reinforcements.
5, I'm just going to have them take a single move, then dash around. The Balliste Crew Guard is going to try. They saw you fly up. They are going to actually kind of push past you through the Balliste, and they're going to jump in the water because they want to not be on fire anymore.
That's fair.
So they're going to make an acrobatics check to see if they can jump in the water. You get to Xanthus. You get an attack of opportunity.
Oh my god.
Attack of opportunity.
Just as a point as well, regardless of the attack of opportunity, I rolled a 1 there. So they are going to be taking 3d6. I'll half it like I did for you guys. They're going to take 1d6, 2d6 of falling damage.
Oh my god.
As they fuck up their jump. They're going to take more damage from this fall than the fire damage dealt to them. But like, as a human being, you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm on fire!
yeah.
Water, dive in!" Like,
You're not thinking about the perfect.
do you want to make an
entry.
attack of opportunity?
I won't actually because I've got shield, which is a reaction.
3 points of damage as they dive.
What
into
is
the
it with
water.
2d6 against this guy specifically?
Sploosh. So 5, jump, and then they get out
Cracks
here.
his head at the bottom.
Yeah. And then they're actually going to swim over and try and free their friend.
Aw, isn't that nice?
2, they fail. They're like, trying to pull the seaweed off.
So burnt.
This guy's having a bad day. That poor little grunt is having a very bad day. Right, other grunts. No. Oh, Rowan, I feel so bad because you're so feeble, but they're right here.
He did swim. Did he swim further away?
No, he swam to there because he only had half movement because he stood up.
No.
They're going to surround him.
Oh god.
These guys are going to come after Gruff. This guy's fucking terrified of Cyril Drake. He's like, no. Run away. And then these guys haven't moved yet. They're gonna try and help out against Ophelia. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So they're like coming up the stairs. Actually, they're gonna use their bonus action to dash these guys.
Oh god, there's 2 grunts and that big.
Yeah, down there. But what a lovely big group though, big AoE though. Ooh, yum yum yum. Right, Rowan, I'm sad to say, mate, I'm about to make 3 attacks against you.
Well, the 3 nat ones, here they come.
They might do. Honestly, these guys, they might roll real shit.
Manifest.
Yeah, but watch
Nat
this.
ones. We can do it.
Manifesting. 19. First one's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Might not do enough damage. Second one. Second one, 12.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20! Wait,
The first one's gonna knock him down.
Yeah.
well, maybe.
Maybe.
I've got 6 HP.
Shit.
1 HP of legit.
First one, you take 4 damage. Second one, you would take 3 points of damage. You're at 0. The third one would
Wait,
hit you.
Stone's Endurance.
You could stone endurance it.
As a reaction, yes.
Yeah.
I'm
So the
gonna
first
do
one is
that.
4.
Well, you could stone.
I can only do this once.
Yeah.
Well,
So I will do that for the first one.
yeah.
either way you're going down, but
Yeah, but
'Cause the
it's-
third-
it's- but remember, if I strike him when he's
Yeah.
at 0,
That's what I mean.
It's a melee attack as
Yeah.
well, so it's 2.
What was the first damage, sorry?
4.
So that goes back.
So nothing from that one.
Nothing from that one.
You take 3 from the next one.
I'm down to 1.
okay.
No, you would have been at
be at
5
2.
temp HP, so you've got 2 temp HP left, and then the next attack would take you down to 0 again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, you have water breathing, but you are unconscious.
Does he sink?
I mean, he would start to sink. Yeah, he would blub, 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 blub.
But
So
you're
these
right.
guys think he's done. Like, they're just like, no, that guy's dead. Like, he's in the water. He's going to drown. But yeah, unfortunately,
Pretty sure this time.
they bonus action dashed. So they do get to make attacks, actually, against Ophelia. 22 to
Yep.
hit. And then that one's cocked. 14.
Yep. Just.
First attack, 3, so 1.
1. Yep.
Next one, 4, 2.
2.
Does
Nice.
Armor of Agathis, do you still have that?
No, it's gone.
Ah.
You did? No, you did, because remember, you halved the damage. He only did 3 points of damage to you, so you had 2 left. So the first guy would take 5 cold damage, and that would break out of the temp HP. Because you still had 2 temp HP left.
It's for as much temp HP as you have.
I think it went the turn before that.
Did you take? I don't remember you taking damage after you cast.
The Dark Souls guy attacked you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he would have taken
take
5. Yes, that's right. He would have taken 5. I will put that on him.
But then these guys this turn don't.
Yeah.
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 Then it's gone.
Yeah.
Is that in melee? The golden dragonborn?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
it was. Yeah. All right. So yeah, they hit you for a bunch of little damage, piddly damage. After the grunts, that is all the grunts go. It is the priest. She takes damage from Moonbeam. Concentration check. Constitution saving throw. Oh, well, that was really cocked. 5 fails. So takes the full Moonbeam damage.
19 points of damage.
2d10.
Oh,
Jeez.
nice.
God damn.
19, you said.
Yes.
And she has to make a save.
She doesn't need to make a save for anything. She's fucking dead.
Holy crap.
32 points of damage from these 2 Moonbeams.
Fuck yeah.
You might keep the moonbeam there, though.
It's still up,
yeah,
yeah.
I will leave that there.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you watch
in a
as
row.
like she starts scrambling to get away from this, like the light, and then she like just gets out of it. There's another surge, and she's just like sent sprawling. You can probably see that like Lady Verathea is like putting her hand against the dome, like watching her die. This green dragon is obviously does not enjoy watching these people die, but that's her problem, not yours. But yeah, Moonbeam annihilates her, but doesn't even get her go. Like, I had fucking big spells that she was going to cast. I was not expecting that much damage. That was nearly max.
It was.
Fucking hell.
On Shield of Faith.
Yeah. Well,
now gone.
The thing is, so as a point, because, maybe there'll be another one of those, but, like, she has things like Fireball and, like, healing spells, but, like, didn't need those at the beginning. Just got annihilated.
Rip.
Dead Arini.
One thing today. That was it.
All right. We'll try and get through as much of this turn as possible because it is a big one. Daisy, back up to the top of a brand new round, turn 3.
Hello. Can I peek, boop, 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 peek around?
Still hidden. Yep. That's as far as you can get moving stealthily.
Basically, want to peek around, and I want to try and hit sneak the one who hasn't been damaged yet first.
Okay.
To see if I can
Kill him. Yep.
And we'll see how it goes.
Sure.
If
Well, you
I
have
do.
advantage.
Let's go.
If I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I will or not.
You got advantage.
I had advantage last time. It's not the hit, it's the dice fucked me last time. Ooh, 17 plus 7 to hit.
24. 24. Don't know why I said it like that. Pretend I didn't. Cut it.
Easy hit.
Just edit that out.
Just edit that out.
You're not following the script, Tom.
Please.
Rigid script of this.
It's a rigid script, yeah.
Looks average.
You did write that natural
Average
20.
might be okay.
15.
Just.
That's my girl!
From the shadows, another radiant blade catches the guy in the neck gruff right in front of you. Falls down into the thing. Blood just streaming out into the pool.
Man!
Bonus action to the injured
Throw the
one.
second one, yeah?
Do I have advantage because he doesn't know where I am?
Yes, for this turn, he does not know where you
Because
are.
I hit at the end.
Yep. I really got it.
Oh my god.
There's that TIE fighter again.
Quite TIE fighter this time.
Is that TIE Fighter or is that
elephant.
Mecha? Is that like up there with Mecha?
Elephant.
25 to hit.
Hits?
A brutal death.
What noise would you make? You get stabbed in the neck by a spinning, glowing radiant blade.
7 points damage.
Is it enough?
Team kill shot. Doing their namesake.
This one died.
This one like turns because like the first one he was like he sees his mate, he turns in direction, goes straight. It doesn't get to make a sound. It's just a.
Oh my god.
Slaps down
Double
dead.
kill. That's both the people next to Gruff gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That does mean you can't hide on this turn though, Daisy.
But I am still behind.
You are behind cover.
pillar.
Yes, you are behind cover, but you are now revealed as you have not hidden.
Daisy behind a temple, like, what should I do? I'm such a delightful.
It's like watching like a pro in like COD or something, just like throw a knife.
Yeah, they're insufferable. Yeah.
And it's like coming up the kill count for Daisy. Kill streak. UAV online. Beep boop beep boop.
I know they're in trouble over there, but
Not much you can do about it.
I don't know. I'm trying to like. I don't know.
It helps me
I'm trying
greatly.
to thin the herd over
It helps
here
me a lot.
so that Gruff could then get free to go and do stuff.
Alrighty.
So quaint.
In that
So
case, we go to
cottage
Gruff.
Okay, benevolent DM,
Yes.
would Gruff know, knowing that Sir Eldrak is a Knight of the Vale, would
Yes.
he know what the vows are? No.
You never learnt it. You could have learnt it in Cauldron, but you never did.
But would I not have read around, like, when I was trying to figure out what knight I want to be? No. Okay.
You have not shown any interest in joining the Knights of the Vale. Like, that was not something you pursued. I'm gonna hard say.
He just might be a little knight nerd. I'm like, read up.
You can make a history check, but it's gonna be a high DC. Dude.
Hung out with Grield a lot.
It's gonna be a high DC.
I'll roll it.
These three are
As long as that
gone.
would happen. History?
Just
History.
come back. It was Tom's exaggerated
three.
one that got me.
I knew it was.
I rolled a 3 on history. I don't know the vows. I would
my
like
God.
to send the moonbeam. Oh, part of me says I should send it onto the priestess, prophetess, but also there are a lot of goons over there, and they are very nicely clumped.
There's a captain.
Yeah, big, nice clump.
Big.
I'm going to
Also the
send
ones surrounding Rowan.
my moonbeam. Who are we calling the captain for the person?
He's in the red
Okay.
cape.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Way over our side.
I would like to send the moonbeam towards the clump that is bullying Rowan.
So how far can it move?
60 foot.
God damn.
Yep. Do you want it like on this guy? You can put it. It's 5 foot radius, so it basically will hit like. You can put it here, and it will hit these guys.
Yes, as long as I get the
That's
captain in
probably
that.
too much, actually. I think it would hit like 2 of these guys. I think.
Can I get the captain in that?
Yeah,
Captain
let's
and a
say you
goon.
put it like here.
Yeah.
Captain and a goon.
All right, sure.
Constitution save 15.
Yes. Yeah, it's the first time. Yeah. The captain is going to be a success. That's like 18. The grunt, that is Constitution. Oh, grunts are still pretty tough. 16, unfortunately, so half damage to both.
It's a 5
Still
points of damage, so
Still damage.
it's
So is that already half the 5?
no. I rolled a 5.
Roll a 5, so it's only 2.
Yeah, still something.
Alrighty. Still
Last
something.
time you rolled 19, so
Yeah, you taking out that priest that quickly is a
that
huge
was,
thing.
Yeah.
That was great.
Great.
Would you like
That's
to use
your action or bonus action?
That's my
Okay.
action to move moonbeam. My bonus action, I want to drink a potion of vitality. So
Okay,
that's
2d4 plus 2. Are you still laughing at the noise?
5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 temp HP, and that does not stack on my 4, right?
It does not. It would replace the 4. So you would have 7 instead of 4.
Still better than
Fucking
nothing.
looked at me and that was
Can I just still move a little bit away so the prophetess does not have line of sight on me?
This gives you
fight the
cover, but it
bench.
doesn't block line of
Just
sight.
a little bit, like not
It
too
gives you
far
cover.
around, like so I'm not so those other goons don't look at me. Yeah, and
They
then
can look
I
at you.
know. I just don't want them to look at me. Okay.
Sure.
It's okay, I've got you.
And then can I just shout?
Stop it.
fine.
Sir Ignis, remember your vows. Remember Cauldra. Lady Emberissa, she loves you. She needs you.
Okay,
I'm just gonna use a try,
sure.
and that's my turn.
All right.
Good time.
After Gruffith, it would be Ophelia, surrounded by the enemy.
Yes. So this guy just dissed my god, right?
He's
He just
yeah,
dissed me,
big
my
time.
god.
He dumped your deity.
Yeah, he did
For
dump
real,
my
for real.
deity. Yeah, Ophelia's gonna rage against this guy and just
I love
yeah,
it.
just go mad.
I love it.
Wah!
This guy's pretty armored.
That's cocked.
Yeah, sure.
13.
Yeah, Theta.
It wouldn't.
I don't think his fate's gonna help with this guy.
Might be 20.
Don't know how armored he is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's wearing full plate. Nah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go to strike and just deftly with his two-handed bastard sword just parries away.
Bonus action. Can't really do anything. Can't really move. I'm surrounded on all sides.
I mean, you can move, but yeah, it would be attack
Yeah.
opportunity all round.
That's me.
Unless you want to disengage. All right, so you make the attack, but then that's it. Do you want to activate like Form of Dread as a bonus action?
Not right now.
Alrighty. Okay, after Ophelia.
Penelope. Very important Penelope, the healer Penelope.
Penelope is going to swim down to Rowan. And she is going to cast...
This is either Mass Healing Word or her Vitality Surge are the only two things she can do.
One is a one, right?
One is the oneer, so I'll do...
Well, they both oneers.
What do you mean one?
Yeah,
As
she's
in,
only
is that
got
one
one.
done?
She's only got one.
done.
One of done of each of both, but
Is the healing surge the one that stays in place?
it's 10 feet around her,
Right.
and it lasts 3 turns. It restores 10 HP to any creatures of her choice within 10 feet of her, and it poisons enemies. There's 10 points of poison damage.
That could be good for the
Pretty
enemy.
good.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, I'll do Vitality Bloom.
All right. So Rowan is like, I would say that he's sunk like 5 feet down at this point. She swims up to, she activates his vitality. She like brings herself in, clutches her staff. Oh, Lady Verathea, please let this work. Please let this work. And she kind of clutches it tightly as you watch all the seaweed and kelp sort of rise up around her, and it glows green, and it forms almost like a flowery pattern around her, and it reaches out, touches Rowan. 10 HP to Rowan.
Nice.
And I'd say that because he's only 5 feet under the surface, these 3 goons are going to take 10 poison damage as these like seaweed kelps like whoosh, rip up and strike them.
Nice.
That is
Good turn for
I
Penelope.
think those 2 are uninjured right now. Yes. So the other 2 take 10 each. So yeah, you watch as they're like, oh, they look down in the water. Something's got my leg. They're like pulling out as this seaweed kind of is wrapped around them. But we'll move Penelope over to Rowan.
Cool.
As well.
But Rowan is back.
10 HP. 3 turns that lasts.
Yeah.
So, and she does have to maintain concentration like a concentration spell.
Okay.
I think I forgot to put that on there.
If I'm in that aura, I get healed 10 every turn.
At the start of
Penelope's
start of her turn, yes.
Which is before mine.
So you do have 10.
I do have 10 now.
You're at 10 now, yes. So Penelope's turn done.
3, yep.
Lady Verathea unfortunately cannot do anything, but Sir Eldrak can. He will whip round, and this golden this kind of red and gold face helm will stare intently in your direction, Gruff. And you can feel that there's so much anger and just frustration bubbling there, but just quickly turns away, and Sir Eldrak will... Oh, I have to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of his turn. Interesting. He backs up into the water here. Kind of like, you can see he like looks around, almost assessing everything. He will, in fact, actually no, he'll come around this side. He sees the 3 guards over there, and he will wave the halberd up in the air as 3 points of light appear, and then as 3 blasts of magic from his...
We've got our own Dark Souls boss.
Yes, his Crownsteel blast.
Oh.
Each of these creatures have to make a dexterity saving throw. First one fails.
Nice.
Second one succeeds.
Shit.
Third one fails.
Yes.
This is going to be a D10 of damage to each of the failures.
Failures.
First one, 1. Second one, 9. So these are 3 fresh ones as well. So the first one like manages to dodge out of the way. Most of it just kind of singes past him. The 3 blasts, one appears to be fiery, one appears to be golden, like radiant, and the other one is black as night. As they blast past, one of them takes the necrotic one directly in the chest. It's like stumbling around. But you see that corrupted claw places a hand firmly on the Crownsteel, like not willing to perhaps move too far away from it. That is Sir Eldrak's turn for now. The archer tries to break free.
You can do it, bud.
Don't encourage him.
18!
He's
It's
out.
his whole
What
turn.
you've done.
Whole turn,
Done.
breaks free.
My bad. Sorry.
He will use his movement. He's no longer restrained. Get out of here, you.
I'm free.
I'm free. He will climb up here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move over here. That's his fault. He's used his action to break free.
That is a mess over there. So many enemies. Holy shit.
I won't worry about No, I would worry about it.
I'm worried. I
I'm
was
worried.
born
worried.
worrying.
Yeah.
That's my secret, Cap.
I'm just trying to play it down. No, I'm worried.
The prophetess
Actually, I feel fine about it,
Amelin.
Yeah, okay.
Evelyn.
Amelin.
Evelyn.
Prophetess.
What you thinking, girl?
What is she thinking?
Girl.
She's not a priestess, she's a prophetess.
Prophetess, sorry, yes. High prophetess, sorry. High prophet Amelin.
Oh,
Prophetess Amelin.
she's high too.
High prophet Amelin. She will.
Crownsteel.
Oh, man. She doesn't really want to hurt Sir Eldrak, but she can see you causing problems back there.
I'm not doing nothing.
She is. Gruff is behind the Crownsteel.
Yeah,
Pile.
she doesn't really care about that. She don't care about that.
I said
Well,
destroy
okay.
the Crownsteel. Go on.
She will.
This is the one that brought down the fire rain, right?
Yes. She will, in fact, actually just move this way.
So she moves towards the middle of the map.
She's moving towards the middle of the map, and she will. Please, Vessel, do not make us hurt you. We do not wish you any harm. We wish to help you. And she will slam her hand down on the ground, and appearing around Sir Eldrak and Gruff and the Crownsteel in the middle, a glowing circle of golden runes will appear.
That's fine.
Okay.
You feel the temperature increase dramatically around you, Gruff. Like you feel like the air is hot and arid as these glowing runes appear all around you. That is going to be her turn for now.
I think I need to get out of that.
Maybe.
I'm feeling, yeah.
Maybe.
Just a little bit.
Xanthius.
Hi there.
Oh, no, my apologies. The captain, this guy over here.
Bye.
Starts his turn in the moonbeam.
Does.
Does
Concentration.
indeed.
Constitution saving throw. That's going to be a fail, though. That's only a 12.
10, 13.
13 points of damage to him.
Hell yeah. Get it, girl.
Kind of grunts as he's struck by it. He will look back to the archer, and as a bonus action, he will use Blessing of Steel to give him some temporary hit points. 8 temporary hit points to the archer. Little shield as he kind of calls out, and you watch his metal ribbons seem to surround him like a shield. And then he will simply move away from this moonbeam. Ow.
Okay.
Oh, this is a tricky one. Ophelia's just absolutely surrounded down here. I mean, logically, he would come up here to try and help fight against Ophelia. You're going to get a bit of cover against this, Ophelia, but he is going to try and swipe at you with his sword.
Alrighty.
And he does get to make 2 attacks now because he's using both of his actions. Both of his attacks. The first one is only going to be a 11.
Misses.
Second one, that is going to be a 17. You do get +2 from the cover, though.
So, yeah,
AC.
still hits.
Still
60.
hits, unfortunately?
Yep.
Okay. 16, so half to 8 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Manages to get you on the second strike, just nicking your arm as the sword chisels against the stone columns of the tower.
Gimme.
Yes. As he moves up to you, next to you then we would go to Zanzan.
Hi there. I am looking around this whole mess of a battlefield and trying to figure out what to do. Before we continue, the Crownsteel do anything? The big amount. Good. Great. I want to... I'm on top of the tower. The ballista is secure. I could use it. I won't. I want to fly down to Ophelia.
Okay.
Not grapple with Ophelia specifically. I want to do a thunderstep.
Yes.
Take
I
Ophelia
figured
with
you
me.
would.
Everything within 5 feet of me
You
grappling
didn't know
Ophelia.
you could do this, so that's why they all rushed up there, but
Yeah.
I did
Nice,
expect it to come.
nice.
So everyone takes a what saving throw?
They do a Constitution 14 saving throw.
Right.
I'm gonna get fan-manned.
He does succeed.
Shit.
Chosen. Fails. I roll a 2.
Oh, on the Dark
Grunt
Souls boss.
failed. And then the captain also failed. So only this one normal grunt
Nice.
succeeds.
Okay, the ones that
good.
succeed,
Yes.
I think they take half. Sorry, they take full damage. The one who's wait,
yeah, if they
yes.
succeed, they take
Failure
half
takes half.
damage. Yeah.
which is 3d10 thunder damage.
Okay.
Aw, dope.
1, 6, 12 damage.
12 damage
to
total.
4 different enemies, which is cool, neat. It's loud as fuck.
They know you're there now.
And I'm here. Yeah, half on the people that save, and I want to.
This grunt is dead.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
This guy only took half, so he takes 6.
It's just a question of where do I take Ophelia and myself?
Away.
It's a great
How
question.
far can you go?
I can go,
You can go far.
60 feet,
90.
Oh, 90, so you can pretty much go anywhere on this map. You can go to the
How
other side if
damaged
you
are
want.
you?
Not too bad. 32 or 48.
You go help Rowan out.
Yeah.
There is a
Take off
moonbeam
these
there.
nukes.
Do not go in the moonbeam.
Yeah, don't go in the movie.
I'm going to move in.
I made that mistake once.
Yeah. Don't do it again.
I'm going to take us both to this little area here.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of cover from barrels and things. It's where the barrel guy dropped his barrel.
Nice.
I'm no longer flying. I'm on the ground with them. I'm not teleporting Ophelia into the air.
I'll leave you on the flying thing just in case
I
you
will
want
be
to fly
flying
later.
eventually, yes.
Yeah.
But
Well, you have movement now, so because you only used, if you flew down, you only used 20 feet of your flying movement to get to Ophelia.
that's true.
So you can use another 40 feet of movement if you want. However, before you do anything, Tom, would you like to add fate to a saving throw?
Oh, good point. Good point.
Do it.
Because I've moved closer. How did I forget this?
Add it.
I literally asked at the start of my GD turn. Yes, I would, yeah.
You want to add a fate?
Yes.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Add fate to this roll, please. Hey,
Right.
Ree, can you tell me what the roll is when it comes up?
No. I'm going to roll here.
Oh. I've still got movement left. I've still got a bonus action.
Oh, he's handing pieces of paper to
Can you please pass that to Tom?
Oh,
I have some of these say you succeeded on the saving throw, by the way. So you won't know which one he's got.
do they also
mean, I
say,
think
I love
I-
you, Tommy Wommy?
No.
Kiss,
Judging
kiss.
by that face, I don't think you've succeeded.
Okay. Okay. All right. Neat.
And obviously, we discussed some potential roleplay effects, but yeah, you would be aware of what this means.
Yeah, in that case, I'm not going to use my movement. I'd like to stay here behind the undercover of these barrels
Sure.
and walls and things. I don't want to fly up and be a very obvious target.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I've got you flying there, but just because I've got you blueprint
Yeah, yeah,
to it, and I can't be bothered taking you off right now.
Yeah.
All right. With that, if that's the end of your turn,
The end of my turn, yeah.
in that case, because it is already running a little bit late, we will end things there.
We don't want to finish the round.
You've got 1, 2, 3. 3 more people need to take their turn. I could, if you guys want to go a little, like for 10 more minutes.
Finish the round.
Have you got 10 minutes?
Finish
All
the
right.
round.
Okay. In that case, it is Rowan's turn.
Rowan casts Heroism at level 2 and gets myself and Penelope.
Okay, great. So some 10 HP, I believe.
Yep.
Cool.
And you're immune to being frightened.
It's going to be 4 temp HP
10 HP.
for
Nice.
Penelope, and we're immune to being frightened, but it's a little bit of a...
What did
About
you
5
just do?
bashed his elbow.
Banged his elbow.
His funny bone.
Is that the Crownsteel corruption?
That was the Crownsteel
What's the noise he made?
So you're about 5 feet under the surface, I would say, right now.
Am I out of opportunity attack from them?
Yes, I would say just about.
In which case, I'm going to swim.
Remember, if you don't start in Penelope's aura, you won't get that extra healing.
I'm going to beckon Penelope.
Well, it's at the start of her turn if you're within
How
her
far?
aura.
How big's this radius?
10 feet.
You can go a bit away.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can swim a little bit away under the water.
Could you take her with you if she's willing?
Half
movement?
Yeah, for half movement, yeah.
Yeah. I'll encourage Penelope to come.
Right, you put her under an arm.
You can actually
So you,
take her
you
with
can move another 10 feet technically and just take her with you.
Does mean they won't get poisoned, but
Yeah.
No, the healing was more important.
yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn? That's just your movement and action. Anything else?
That's it.
No? Alright. Chosen knows.
Yeah, this.
You think you can flee? I'm not done with you and your useless god.
Oh.
5,
He's gone
10,
out for
15,
Ophelia. You really
20,
triggered him with that
25,
comment.
30. He's gonna dash.
Religious
5,
people,
10.
yeah.
He is using an act.
Triggered tiny dragon man.
Hey,
He's gonna land next to barrel,
Oh,
guys.
wait.
Barrel.
tiny dragon man.
Alright.
That tiny dragon
Your
man.
soul is bigger.
Oh,
Oh.
and my crown steel.
No.
It is his day, it is his
What you
action
said.
to do that, but he does have. Oh, there's nobody in range for him to use it on. No, he just flies over. That's it. It's gonna be his turn.
Good. Glad I went far enough away.
The grunts.
Which one starts in a moonbeam?
This guy. I will make the same throw for him.
There's another one.
17, so he does succeed.
13 points of damage.
So halved would be 6, which I think is actually because a bunch of these guys have taken damage.
Taken damage before.
He took poison damage and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually going to be enough.
Does that other guy as well?
No, because I actually had it like
Two of
on the 2 of them because it's only a
Yeah.
5-foot radius thing. But yeah, you wipe one of these guys out.
Another moonbeam kill.
Yeah.
Solid.
These guys, they're so terrified of Sorrel.
Good.
But they also want to do their job. This guy is going to climb up.
Oh no.
Oh, great. He's taking the ballista.
I mean,
Does he know how to use it?
Yeah,
It was
he does.
left.
He's not the best at using it. The ballista crew are better at using it than he is. This guy is got 5, 10, 15, 20.
This guy being the captain.
Yeah, the captain, sorry. The archer's not their turn. These.
Have them join me in the gold
No.
AoE.
They want to go towards Eldrak. They actually are?
25,
Idiots.
30.
Really?
What were you thinking?
Then they're going to use their
like a
defiant
ball.
charge action to to dash. Can they get to day 5, 10, 20, 25, 30?
Have they seen me though?
You're not hidden because you use your bonus action to attack.
But I've
so
still got cover.
you've got cover, but you're not hidden. So they can. Everybody could see you at that point. Once you use
Oh,
that
I
second,
didn't-
once
I thought
I
that
said that
because
you
I
weren't
was
hidden.
still-
No. You're in cover, so you have cover. If on your turn you'd taken a bonus action to hide, you would have been able to, but you attacked.
I misunderstood.
That's all right. But they're not all going to come after you. Only that one guy, because the rest of them can't get in range. This guy is going to move down here, and this guy's going to come for Gruff.
Yeah, join me in the AoE.
Both of them going for Gruff. One
Yeah.
after Daisy.
And
podcast.
then these two guys, yes.
And these two guys.
The ones next to the moonbeam and who were previously whacking on Rowan. They are going to come in.
Whacking on.
20. They're going to come over after you.
Oh, they're coming after us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowards.
Yeah. Right. So, a bunch of different attacks. Gruff, you got 2 melee attacks coming in against from these grunts. 2 normal attacks. 8.
No,
9.
no.
Daisy. 21.
No.
That's only going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And he's technically 10 feet, so he'd use his throwing axe. It's like, there's a throwing axe at you. Xanthias,
Hi.
22.
Yep.
6 points of damage.
6. And my fly concentration.
DC 10.
To 25.
Nice.
Um,
would you like to use a reaction?
Sorry, how much damage? 6.
6.
Great, done.
Ophelia, that's a 22 to hit you as well.
Oh, yeah.
5.
5 half to 2.
Half to 2. Would you like to do a reaction?
I cannot.
Okay.
No?
Ballista Man. Ballista is gonna shoot at Sir Eldrak.
Ballista.
Yeah, he's just like.
Oh, he readied it like in one turn.
Yeah, and the cat there's probably a thing of like, we need to knock him unconscious, like render him down, bring him down, like as they're calling out. He is not the best at this though. He's not as good as the ballista crew, so he only gets a +1. With a 19 though, doesn't matter.
Oh. Eldrak's dead. That's it.
Not quite.
It was so quick.
Not with rolls like that. 16 points of damage to Eldrak.
If that was full damage, that would be real bad.
It would be real bad. Imagine if I got a crit with it.
Yeah, that.
You watch as the ballista fires. It slams into Sir Eldrak. Like he dodges partly to the side, ripping apart some of his armor, and he just like looks up in that direction. But then the ballista is going to take some time to reload. And with that is the end of the round. A complex one.
GD.
But we will continue on next week. Still, Lady Verithia is still trapped. If you can somehow get these control rods, you might be able to free her and she may
This
be able
guy
to
is
provide
right.
a lot of help.
Wait.
Yeah, they're both right there.
That's what,
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
right
they're
next
both
to
right
each
there.
This was my next
With that, just before we head off, though, just before we go, do want to say a big thank you to today's sponsor, Vesper. It is a library of unique interactive games made by some of your favorite TTRPG creators. You can explore 3D worlds and a variety of stories. These stories are written by many beloved TTRPG creators, such as Iffy Wallaway, Amy Vorpal, Eliza Pearl, I never know, Johnny Stanton, and many more. It involves challenges that combine dice and deck-based mechanics and elements as well. It will be available in early access in 2025, so make sure you go to Steam and wishlist it. If you use go to the URL playvesper.com/go/high rollers, it lets them know that we've sent you there. It's a lovely little interactive games and lovely little stories made by lots of people, and every time you go to it, there might be a new one. What a lovely little treat. But that is it. Thank you very much for joining us. We will be back next week to maybe conclude this battle. A very tense one. It's doing well so far. Very well. Yes. Well, but we will see. Yes, what may be affecting old Xanthia? Yes. Is anything at all? Who knows? He might be fine.
It just says poop, poop, butts on here.
Yes, but you don't know what the message is. With that, thank you very much. We love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next time.